the sigh of arrival, I suppose. I've been running around a bit this morning, and so good to arrive with you all and know we get to hang out together now for the next few hours, I suppose. Next little bit of time going forward. Today might be a slightly shorter stream than usual. I have to get a bunch of grading done by this afternoon. I need to get some emails out to my students and so on. So yeah, maybe today a little bit less streaming. We'll see though. I've been enjoying the Baldur's Gate 3 so very much. It has been taking up lots of time in a really good way. We're so close to the end, surely. But as I mentioned on the Discord, tomorrow will be a non-Baldur's Gate 3 stream. If you don't want to watch BG3, I'm not sure if you can hear the cat. He's doing the I would like you to come play with me routine as opposed to the being quiet routine. So hopefully he will quiet on down. Regardless, tomorrow a sponsored stream, a non-Baldur's Gate 3 stream, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun little game. F minus no, wait, you want all BG3 all the time? I mean, I am enjoying it, but I also enjoy playing little games that are a little unusual, a little different, back in the strategy direction. And yeah, I don't know. Play with Cat stream. He wants me to go upstairs. His favorite place in the world to play is him stretching out on the couch and me moving my hand around him and him trying to drag my hand into his tummy for scratches. And then once I've done some scratching, I take it away and he tries to bring it in again over and over again. And it's great fun and very good, but it cannot be done in this room. And I don't know. I didn't have time to play with him this morning, so I get why he's a little annoyed, but he has to understand boundaries. We have a kneading stream. It'd be delightful to have some cat kneading. Actually, that said, Fritz does not knead. For Fritz, among the cats I've ever had, he's the only one who does not do any of that stepping to indicate pleasure or a desire for more and more. For more and more milk out of his mother's teat. I've been told that's because he may have been taken from his mother at the correct time, that the kneading of the adult human might indicate they were taken before they were fully weaned, but I have no idea. It feels nice, though, when cats take care of their humans that way. Bottle raised. No, he was a cat who grew up out in the wild. He went for wet food and then hard food when I first had him, so I don't know. He was the runt of his litter, so it's possible he received the dregs as opposed to the fullness of the udder. I don't know. Anyway, hello Slivers, good seeing you. Unnamed comment, welcome in. Good seeing you, George. Discord now has a recap. Oh, is that true? YouTube has a recap, Spotify has a recap, and now it's December. So many of the various services are telling us the ways in which they have benefited us in the past year. Maybe coming to January 1st or maybe the holiday season, a lot of folks look at their finances and say, this Discord subscription, not sure I really need it. And so the various companies are trying to get out ahead of that and tell people why they enjoyed things so very, very much. And, I guess that's fine. But yeah, the recap thing is a relatively new phenomenon, I believe. I remember back in the 90s, early 2000s, I went to various fora online, and though the forum manager, the admin, would make a post about, like, here's how many people visited this year, and here's how much we made from ads, and so on, there was never a you as an individual benefited in these ways and engaged in these ways. And so I don't know. I suspect it's marketing, as unfortunately so much else is these days. A good scene today, Jim. Hello, Western. What's good, Rog? Pepper, pleasures always. Hello, Fernanthus. Hello, Flug. Ready for a delightful evening of resorty. I'll do my best, my friend. I'll try and do it if I can. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Marks. Hello, Grulion. Good seeing today, Glass. Good seeing today, Klaus. I see a number of you are reminding me of a story. Thank you. I'll get to that story very soon. Good seeing you, Strawberry Chemist, and everybody out there who's lurking and viewing and so on. Very cool. Earlier today, we had a long-time lurker introduce themselves over on the Discord. We have an introductions channel, used infrequently, but always nice to learn about someone new. And, especially when lurkers say, like, hi, I'm out here too. That's a nice thing, but of course, never feel an obligation to do the same. All right, here comes the story I forgot from yesterday. So let's see. About a week ago, I received an email in the old email box. It was a message to all the humanities faculty about a project that one of our fellow professors did recently with his students. He calls it guerrilla altruism. And apparently, he's done this kind of thing all around the world at different universities throughout Asia and Europe and South America and the US and lots of places. And it's part of his own artwork. He's an arts professor. And so he has the students in one of his classes, a class focused on urban design, think about what's a way in which the city could be a little bit more welcoming, a little bit more inviting, have a nice moment for strangers, and then has the students go to a place that's not terribly busy, often a place that would be busy in the work week but not on the weekend, or vice versa. And when the students get there, they do something nice. They do something nice that's little. For example, they might, put up a soccer goal for children to play with and put a ball there. They might put out some items that are desirable in some way and say, like, totally free. Just take it if you need it. And they think of it again as guerrilla altruism. And the hope is that various kinds of values and neighborliness and so on are inspired by these small actions. Now, of course, it is the case that people can respond to it in hostile ways. Oh, things left here even with a sign that says free to good home must be trash. Or, oh, by leaving this soccer net here, you've defaced our neighborhood. Shame on you. And again, part of my colleagues' work is seeing how different cultures respond to these different kinds of habits in the world and responses to the world. Anyway, my professor friend sent out an email with pictures and so on indicating what his students had done. And I wrote back saying, man, that's pretty darn cool. Thank you for doing that. I'm inspired by the possibilities of getting our students involved in the city we're in. It is the case that because my students don't have necessarily fluent Japanese, it's hard for them to get involved in the standard volunteering, community service sort of thing. And so this kind of thing, which can be done with really no talking at all, is really appealing to me. I said, okay, I'm going to try that next semester. I'm so interested in the idea of small steps towards utopia, right? We have the idea of everyone being hyper altruistic. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, we can't get there immediately, so let's take smaller steps in order to ... And I couldn't decide where I wanted to put into that ... I wanted to have like some quotation that would engage my correspondent and show him that I was thinking along with him. And so I thought initially, okay, I'm going to quote from the Social Gospels, various writings by Walter Rauschenbusch back in the back in the 1920s, on the way in which Christianity would ask us to make the world a better place now instead of waiting for the afterlife. Okay, that's too obscure. I don't want him to assume I'm a religious person. He's Bangladeshi, so maybe there's not a Christian background. Who knows? And I thought, okay, well, I can quote from like more recent texts, but he might not know those. Okay, what should I do? Okay, I got it. I know how I'm going to show him that I am with it and amusing and the kind of person he wants to be friends with, etc. And so I wrote, I appreciate the way in which you, as the poet tells us, make heaven a place on earth. Okay. Spoiler, the poet here is Belinda Carlisle, I believe. This is a song, I believe it's about romance, written in the 1980s perhaps. He writes back and says, that is such a beautiful sentence. We should make heaven a place on earth. Who is the poet you are quoting here? It did not work. My attempt to build connection in a somewhat humorous way has been a disaster. So I have not responded yet because I don't know what to do. Like, I think if I didn't know the poet, I would probably go ahead and Google it. And yeah, that was something. So I need to find a way of responding that affirms the relation, affirms the connection, and says, well, it's actually from this song from the 1980s. It's in fact a song about romance, but I believe in stealing and appropriating useful phrases from everywhere Don't be ashamed to have beauty the mundane. So Dr. Puzzle, it's not that. Like, I have no problem in using contemporary pop culture for my purposes, always. And I think it's the case that pop culture is perhaps even more persuasive and useful than some arcana that I might go to otherwise. It's just I don't know how to say to him. Maybe I don't say it. Maybe I don't say, oh, I was hoping to reference pop culture to be, like, friendly and engaging, but instead just say, yeah, it's from this song a while back there. Actually, the thing that strikes me is, and I caused this, of course, I caused this yesterday. The Tiny Desk people at NPR have posted a Tiny Desk with Belinda Carlisle. Oh, I caused that, obviously. Maybe now. Oh, hey, Noms.
I think it's Brandy Carlisle.
Oh, it's Brandy Carlisle. What did I say?
Belinda. They're
Belinda Carlisle.
They're different people.
Oh. B names. That's confusing. Thank you for helping me there. I appreciate it. I should say, it's a line from an 80s pop song, but I like it. That is good, thank you. Now, I haven't said goodbye to Noms yet, so please pardon me. Oh, Noms?
Yes.
The community is responding, Noms is wrong, stop the presses, it is Belinda Carlisle.
Oh, really?
Wow. This has never happened before on a question of music.
Yeah, because I saw it on YouTube. I saw that there was a Tiny Desk with Brandy Carlisle, but maybe that one is actually old.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, wait. The correction that you were offering is on the Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're thinking that you were saying that the singer is Brandy Carlisle.
No. It's Belinda.
Okay.
The one that's on Tiny Desk, I think, is Brandy.
Don't you worry, team. I was wrong.
I know Brandy Carlisle because she did, like, this song that became, like, the Grey's Anatomy song.
What song did she produce?
It's called The Story.
Okay, it's not what I know then.
Yeah.
Okay. We're all right except for Resorty. I mean, right you are about my being wrong.
Yeah, see, glass half empty nose.
That's very good. It's written by Rick Nowles and Ellen Shipley. I don't know who these people are. I bet Noms does, though.
No.
Maybe not.
No.
Not.
It's no Diane, what's her last name? That lady who wrote all the big show-stopping ballads.
Like, I have no idea. Who's the fellow these days? Who writes a lot of stuff?
Jim Steinman? No.
He's dead. Oh, is that the fellow who
he's Meatloaf.
Meatloaf? No. I mean, isn't there some film more recently, and like maybe he's terribly abusive, but he's like done a lot of like the behind the scenes work for Lady Gaga and other folks.
You mean the one who's in jail?
Possibly.
There's the guy who like did all the girl groups in the 60s, and then he worked with Amy Winehouse.
No, Jack Antonoff is who I'm going for. Thank you.
Antonoff.
Thank you much. He's also like the lead singer of Fun Period, correct?
Yeah. He's not the lead singer. I think he's the guitarist.
I see.
The lead singer is some other dude, I think.
Brandy Carlisle is Melissa Etheridge adjacent.
That is correct.
Lesbian country singer. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yesterday, see, again, I'm causing everything in the world. Is amazing.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Max Martin is the one who did Taylor Swift's latest album, but Jack Antonoff did the other ones before her.
Very cool.
No, not Diana Krall, not Dionne Warwick. Diane.
So yesterday morning, I listened to a Melissa Etheridge concert in which she calls out Bruce Springsteen, and together they sing Thunder Road. If you've not heard it, I would encourage you to pause the stream right here and go listen to Bruce Springsteen, a younger version, probably in the 90s, and Melissa Etheridge sing together. And she implies that though she is a lesbian and has been her whole life, Bruce Springsteen is the one man about whom she fantasized in some way, but it was one of those fantasies of wanting to be as opposed to wanting to be with, which are hard to distinguish at that age. So how it goes. Oh, when I credit
the Diane person, by the way, I think those of you who have the internet, you can check. I think she wrote a bunch of things, but I think she wrote like a bunch of things for Celine Dion, including Because You Loved Me, I think. Try that one.
This is always very impressive, Noms. How on earth do you have this deep inside of you? I mean, I guess I have things inside me also that are...
Yours are philosophical, mine are pop music.
And this makes us a good trivia team. I'm very impressed with this. Yeah, I mean, also, we do have the internet before us. We could do the typing, but what's the fun of that? See, earlier today, I couldn't get Google to immediately translate Japan time into Central European time, and I struggled a couple times, and then
That is 8 hours. Okay.
I just turned to viewer George and said, "Hi George, what time is it for you?" and then did the conversion that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I like to tell this story as, "Isn't it?"
Diane Warren, thank you, Klaus.
I'd like to tell the story as, isn't it nice to build connections with people by asking questions and getting responses and so on? But it might come down to, I know how to ask people things. I don't know how to ask Google things anymore. I start using the Google AI more and more. Yeah, I mean, I do wonder, is there a way in which they've dumbed down various searches in order to get people to move in the direction of, let's have the beep boop bot work for us instead to do the filtering. I don't know. I don't want to be conspiratorial, even though perhaps I am a little bit. Hello, Dobbs. Does Springsteen write his own music, or is he someone who has a co-writer?
He wrote his own.
Isn't that impressive? Yeah, that's great. I can't imagine ever being that good at anything.
I mean, I think if you are not writing your own music, you have to be a better singer than he is.
Oh, okay. So you think that Springsteen? I mean, I think he also presented a certain initially version of American manhood that a lot of people want to be.
Yeah,
The sort of devil may care.
Yeah.
I work in the factory sort of thing,
Yeah.
and he's really soft on that. He's presented like a more gentle version of masculinity more recently. So I don't know.
This is the rhythm of the night. I didn't know Diane Warren wrote that. That's very interesting.
The most nominated person for an Oscar not having won.
She's never won.
So is Diane Warren someone who's been nominated for various songs, I'm guessing?
Yeah, she writes a.
That's amazing. Yeah, amazing. I mean, the professional
It's
songwriter.
usually quite schlocky, but yeah.
I mean, schlock had its value also. What's the line? From the low culture, we find the truth of the masses. Something like that. Yeah. Anyway, Nam, do you need to get going? Like, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
push you out, but I know
Yeah,
you. Okay.
I do.
So I would like to walk off screen for about 15 seconds, say goodbye to Nam for the day, and then I'll return to you with, I don't know, I have no more stories. Do I? What's happened recently? I don't know. It's just grading a clock. It's all very stressful.
I think Rhythm of the Night is catchy, but it's like one line, isn't it?
So when you mentioned Rhythm of the Night, I thought that you were talking about Music of the Night.
You know who wrote that.
I do. It was just a moment of confusion. And so I thought that you were going to report that, I don't know. I overlapped the two. It was a problem. I apologize.
There's also Shadows of the Night by Joan Jett. Joan Jett? Oh.
You'll find it. Did I tell a story about the chord I need to? Yes, Selden. It was just that I used a pop music reference in an email to
It's not Joan Jett. It's that other lady. Go ahead.
I just used a pop reference to a song in an email to a colleague that he did not get, and I felt awkward about it. It was funnier in the telling, I swear. I had at least one person go ha 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 all in caps. That's all I need to affirm that would have slayed in a stand-up comedy night. Maybe I should watch back over the past few years of streams and find all of the I Think I'm Funny intro songs and make them into an open mic routine, because there is an open mic comedy club in English in Tokyo, and they advertise themselves as something involving like the best comedy in English in all of Japan.
It's the only comedy
exactly,
in English in all of
exactly,
Japan.
exactly. All right, pardon me for 30 seconds. Then I might say goodbye to Noms. Then I'll be back, and I'll probably play some little games. Unless there's anything you'd care to share, if you want to type out in the next 30 seconds, we'll see how it goes. So BRB, and thank you for being here in the intro as always. Be right back. I have no music for you. Feel free to sing your favorite Diane Warren song. Be right back. Hello again. All right, I apologize for disappearing like that. Very, very bad of me all the way, but here we go. Hi, Riz and friends. Hello, Orgasm. I was literally just thinking about you. Genuinely, 30 seconds ago, you came to mind for a reason I'll articulate after saying some other words. No signs on your end was just that I wasn't here and I left you in the cold, dark void of things. Hopefully, you can hear my mouth moving now. If not, we got some problems. We Gucci? Yeah, I just ran away. George says you have a company Christmas party tomorrow. You hate it and don't want to go. You'll bring Tabasco to honor Noms. I'm not sure if she heard that. If not, I'll repeat it to her later. And hopefully she is absolutely delighted. But yeah, our Christmas party, holiday bash, and so on is next Wednesday. And I'm looking forward to that one. Sort of. All right, what else we got here? Yeah, so one thing to share with you is Noms was just putting on her shoes, as one does before leaving the house, and she's wearing these boots that have tabs at the front and back of the shoe, and then she pulls them up her foot. It strikes me like a kind of violence against the foot. Blundstones, they are Blundstones. Well done. See, they know things, Nam shouted. So what I was going to say is, as I was seeing this, I was thinking to myself about, like, what kind of shoes do I wear? And I almost always wear slip-ons. Like, I have these, like, brown shoes I wear for everything, and I put my foot into them, and they go in, and I'm happy. But I was thinking, like, Lord Orgasm is someone in our community who has lots of different shoes they wear for different times. But I'm curious about you all in general. If you want to talk to me about this kind of thing for a moment or two, how many pairs of shoes do you wear regularly? And by regularly, I mean at least twice a week. We'll say that. Because Noms has so many shoes, and she varies them day to day. She varies them based on what she's doing, and if she's like walking a lot or not walking a lot, etc. Yeah, we know Lord Orgasm wears like 4 different pairs every day. Here we go. You wear one a day, or not a day, sorry, a week. 2, 3, yeah, work, running, casual. So Dogberry, for me, I have 3 I wear somewhat regularly in the summer, which are like work, my normal brown shoes I wear for almost everything, and then I have my my Crocs, which I wear when I'm out and about for little errands, and then lastly I have my gym shoes, which I guess I don't wear regularly, but gosh, I should. Yeah, work, running, daily driver. So a lot of you are making the distinction of work shoes, exercise shoes, then around the house shoes. I don't know why, but I just, my work shoes and my round the life shoes are basically the same. I don't know. I don't walk that much, I suppose. I guess here I walk a lot more. Hard to say. You have one shoe because any more stresses you out. Exactly, Strawberry Chemist. That largely is me also. It's just the idea of having to stop and look at my clothing and look at my shoes and say, okay, which fit together and which don't. I want nothing to do with that. It's just too much. And so because I wear my brown shoes basically all the time, I realized that I can't wear black pants. And so I don't really own any black pants or black, I guess I have one pair I wear for funerals. I have a black suit, and I do have a pair of black shoes I never wear except then. But yeah, I realize I've made certain clothing choice because I'm locked into the old brown shoes. And I think these days it might be acceptable to wear black and brown, but I get confused. And so, yeah, it's khaki pants and black or brown shoes always. But those of you who have like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes, that's very impressive. You have a pair of NASA shoes you wear once a year. Strawberry Chemist, you say NASA shoes. Do you mean shoes you wear when you visit NASA? Or shoes that are branded with NASA logo that you don't want to wear out, so you wear very infrequently? Like, Noms has these boots. Can I find these boots? I think she's shown you all previously, but yeah, Noms has this pair of, oh, incidentally, if you want your New Year's card, make sure you sign up for it. I've written my first pile of them. They're going to go in the mail tomorrow, I think. We'll see. Anyway, Noms has this pair of like Doc Martens shoes that have flowers on them. Not my best search string ever. Yeah, they're this pair right here. And I'm a real person, I swear. I swear I'm a real person. Cool. Cool. She has these shoes. And so she knows that if she wears these, the simple action of walking gradually makes a crease into the flower and makes them less attractive. I cannot imagine wearing shoes as art objects. I'd be so worried about damaging them, getting some schmutz on them, or otherwise. But she loves this kind of thing, and I love that she loves it, but they do sit on the shelf more than other shoes she has because they are really special in some way. And the shoes I purchase tend to be a little more expensive because I want them to last longer. I tend to wear like one pair of shoes for 3 or 4 years until I get a hole in the bottom of them. But I don't know. I don't know. You weren't aware of no brown shoes with black pants till today. It's possible I made this up. It's possible I was told this in 1986 and have stuck with it. Brown shoes, black pants. Yes. No, don't say yes. Don't say you can totally. Yeah, like no brown belt. I was told that also. Wait, now men's fashion is a bunch of weirdos who are willing to like try goofy stuff and insist. I'm putting the word taboo in because I want to suggest that these people are all wrong. Have any of you heard this before? Like that one should not mix black shoes with brown clothing or vice versa? Black suit, brown shoes. What is wrong with? All right, so at least someone agrees with me. Wearing brown shoes with black suits, like wearing white athletic sneakers with a blazer. It's a clash in levels of formality. There we go. There we go. It's difficult to pull off. There's literally nothing that I've ever said I can pull off. I wear like the most boring, least offensive clothes of all time. I think like probably back in high school, a lot of the students had this moment of I shall festoon myself with my own style that I attract partners. And I said either I can't afford that or it's too much trouble. And I fell into I will wear jeans and a button up, I will wear khakis and a button up, and that is the rest of my life. I think many of us set our fashion at some point in our 20s, probably at latest, and then kind of just roll with that the whole way through. And I'm okay with that, but I can't imagine like redoing my style, such as it is. I don't know. Yeah, no white after Labor Day. These different kinds of rules. Anyway, so this apparently is fine. So I'm going to make a claim now that I don't know is true. Is it possible that if you're of sufficient attractiveness and also you are in a model pose with good lighting and a camera and so on, there's literally nothing you can wear that makes you look bad? Like, I suspect if I went Googling for like big awkward man wearing black suit and brown belts, like it would be no good. You could do anything, right? He could wear a clown suit and we all would say, ooh, that's pretty good. Fox, it's really good seeing you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's awesome seeing you, seriously. Rules 1 and 2 may apply. Wait, rule 1 is be attractive. Rule 2 is see rule 1, or like don't be unattractive, maybe. Something like that. Yeah, he could just like a shove and not look like one. All right, so it is possible to schlub it up. Let's see, like average person with black suit, brown shoes. I mean, if this is an average guy in the US these days, number one, the statistic I read that in the US right now, for the first time ever, there are more overweight children than underweight children seems false. Number two, you all are beautiful these days. Things have changed so much the past 5 years. Holy cow. I mean, okay, I hate to do this, but yeah. I mean, buddy number one is kind of close to my body style. I don't know why this is the topic. I apologize. Like, these are eye-catching, clearly. He's not wearing a tie, though. And maybe the beard heals all. I don't know. Anyway, this topic's made me sad, so we're done with that one. Why are we discussing this? Oh, the topic of shoes in general. Thank you for telling about what's in your closet. I'm always struck by other people's clothing decisions. 'Cause I think for many of us, clothing choices are a profoundly private activity, wherein yeah, wherein we just have our clothes we wear and people do not ask us. And some of you like wear styles that do stand out. Noms will regularly be wearing like a dress with some fun colors on it, and people, friends not strangers, say, "Oh, I love that dress. Where did you get it from?" I have never had anyone ask me where I got my clothes from. Literally never. and, maybe it's my clothes are too plain, or maybe like male coded behavior is not to inquire about fashion or otherwise. Like the most I'll get is that cardigan looks comfy, and years ago I would wear my green hoodie. Love my green hoodie so much. It was from Old Navy. Okay, maybe it wasn't a hoodie. It had a zip in the middle. It was this color, but a zip in the middle. And I'd wear that to faculty meetings at my last university. And there was the chair of the Department of Biology would sit next to me and say, like, "Are you going for the Mark Zuckerberg look?" Yeah. And I'm trying to be this guy. And I would go, "Ha ha ha, I'm in philosophy, I don't make anything valuable." And I don't know. Where did I get my cardigan from? You must have it. I bought this cardigan the day before I left the United States. I had a moment of it is heading on into the cold months. When I get to Japan, I have no idea if I'll find clothes that fit me. Because genuinely, this is not a bit. In Japan, I wore a size 4X. In the US, I'm on the border between large and extra large. They do not carry size 4X in the stores. I have to special order them every time. And so it has been a bit of a trouble. Anyway, I bought it the day before I left the US. That said, I have no idea where it was purchased from. Just some random store near the airport, I believe. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go and do the word of the day, team. Today's word of the day is frowsy. Oh my goodness, I know this word. I've never said it, though. I've read it but not said it. I've never written it. This is definitely a word that you might look into. Might be worth getting a good tailor. Yeah, I mean, there is a culture of tailoring one's suits here. Even among like relatively ordinary office workers, one's expected to look more presentable than I am. But a lot of people will fly to Vietnam or Korea in order to get good suits made for much more cheaply. Yeah, I mean, this is... Never mind. Something described as frowsy has a messy or dirty appearance. For example, the lamp discovered in a neglected corner of a frowsy antique store turned out to be quite valuable. Frowsy antique store. Striking. Did you know, despite its meaning suggesting neglect and inattention, frowsy has been kept in steady rotation by English users since the late 1600s. The word, which is also spelled with a Z and has enjoyed other variants over the centuries, first wafted into the language in an olfactory sense, describing that which smells fusty and musty, an old factory perhaps, or a corrupt air from animal substance, which Benjamin Franklin described as frowsy in a 1773 letter. Frowsy later gained an additional sense describing the appearance of something or someone who is disheveled or unkempt. Charles Dickens was a big fan of this usage, writing of frowsy fields and cowhouses in Dombey and Son, and a frowsy fringe of hair hanging about someone's ears in the old curiosity shop. Both senses are still in use today. I have, like I said, I've never heard this word used aloud, and I've read it in relatively old text. So yeah, this is striking. Frowsy. I've mentioned before that there's one independent English language independent English language bookstore in Tokyo. It is called. It is called. Oh boy. Oh, Infinity Books. That's right. So Infinity Books, I want to love so much. I want to love the store so much. Do we have photos of it? That's the wrong button. Okay. You can look inside and see this is the kind of bookstore it is. Isn't this really lovely? Look at all those English language books piled high. Look at the desk where you can sit and read. Oh, wow. Wow. It usually is more frowsy than this is. That said, this man right here, the proprietor, he's from Liverpool. He's delightful, but he smokes all the time. And so, even though one wants to believe that this is the kind of place you want to go and the books you want to get, the smell of smoke hangs so heavily in it that it is sad. Every time I go there, I'm heartbroken. I'll still buy a couple books every time, but it's just unfortunate. Now, when are these pictures from? They do look nicer than last time I was there. How do I see what is your upload date? Not sure if you can see. I'm at like the last bookstore in downtown LA. I mean, is that a documentary? It sounds like a movie, possibly. But yeah, I mean, I love used bookstores. And the used bookstores here that are Japanese language usually have a very small English section, which is totally appropriate. And most of the books there are graded readers to help Japanese people work on and learn their English language. Now there is a big old Books Kinokuniya don't remember which place it is, but it's not the one called Tokyo. Okay, actually, it is this one. And so this store, of which there are limited photos, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, this store, is like shiny new attractiveness, and it's this giant bookstore with books in many languages, especially English. And so, very early in my time in Japan, when I had the sudden realization, oh no, I live in a country in which I do not speak the language. Oh no, I do not have any job. Oh no, I don't have my psych meds, right? It was a really dark time. Noms took me to this bookstore, and it was the first feeling of comfort and happiness I had had in like 6 months. It was such a nice place to go to, and they have sections of children's books apparently, but they have a philosophy section, they have literature section, and all the rest. And so I recognize for many of you this is just the bookstore down the street, no big deal. But for me, it is perhaps one of the happiest places in all of Japan. Now, for some reason, there are a lot of pictures here of the children's section. I swear the children's section is a very small portion of this place, but yeah, you can get books like How to Win Friends and Influence People. Perhaps the most dangerous book ever created. Anyway, enough about that. What is the secondary word of the day? It is rearrange the letters to form a verb that means, quote, to dishevel or rumple. And it's especially used for hair. This is a fun little word. You might know the word. The word is to tousle. To tousle. And I think I only would ever use that word with respect to hair. I'm guessing it could be used more generally, but dishevel or rumple. Look, my cardigan is being tousled. Possibly, I don't know. Okay, so, yeah, just dishevel or rumple. Apparently it's Scottish in origin. Is that right? A Scottish usage as tussle, to tussle. Fascinating. Okay, very good, very good. It is time to play some trivia. Let's do that and see how this goes. Here we go. Question number 1 from Entertainment. Hard bop sax player Julian Adderley performed and recorded under what nickname? So I've immediately moved in a meta direction of I don't think I know any sax players at all. except for a fellow who no one useful. And so, what are other possible answers about someone who is not this person? I'm gonna say Dr. J because that's a basketball player also. Rough. In 1877, circus performer Rosa Richter got shot about 30 feet into a net, thus becoming the first human what? The first human cannonball. Cannonball. There you go. Yeah, I don't know the sax player at all. Julian Adderley is the Cannonball. That's a cool name. That's a cool name indeed. Oh, Cannonball's also a way to splash into a pool. Arshbaba. That's great. That's great. Question number 2. A climactic scene of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf involves a messenger from what company that technically didn't stop telegramming until 2006? Is it Western Union? Possibly? Is it the Pony Express? I think it's Western Union. I think they were the big telegram people for a while. And I think these days they're used primarily for like cash transfers, wire transfers maybe? Hey, there you go, there you go. I've not seen this film. I've not seen this film at all. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Is it a good one? I think it's been referenced at some points as being a fine film, but I've not seen it. Question number 3. Fetching 400 francs in 1890, The Red Vineyard was the only painting sold in his lifetime by what poor sod? I assume it's Van Gogh. Yeah, I knew he sold only one. I actually didn't know the name. But there you go. Van Gogh sold The Red Vineyard. And the standard line, of course, is why did Van Gogh get big? Because his brother loved him. Standard line. Actually, because his brother's wife loved him. Yeah, Van Gogh all the way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can't imagine ever making anything that nice. Just the colors themselves are already so striking. Very good. Are we on the road to 10 points? We are. I just need 1 point on each of the next 2. Social Sciences, a 1983 miniseries, starred Louis Gossett Jr. as what African statesman? So the easy answer here is Nelson Mandela. I don't know if that's right. Other African statesmen come to mind. People like Idi Amin, people like the Libyan dictator, Gaddafi. I'm going to go with Mandela, and if it's wrong, that's fine. Okay, son of a gun. Egypt's 2 aircraft carriers are named for Suez-seizing president Gamal Abdel Nasser and what Nobel-winning successor? Presidents of Egypt. Oh boy. Oh, we need to get it. So the name Assad just popped to mind. I think it's wrong though. Oh man. And then I start thinking of other nearby countries. Like, oh, it's Yitzhak Rabin. It's not Yitzhak Rabin, thank you. I'm doing it. No, Assad is a dictator of what, Syria possibly? Oh boy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. This is recent enough history. I should have it, but it's just not there. There's the Aswan Dam guy. Is that it? No. In 1978, said Nobel Peace Prize went to what Egyptian president who unfortunately anagrams to Satan Award? Oh, is it Answar? Aswan's the dam. Answar, possibly? Is that right? Yeah, Anwar Sadat, son of a gun. Anwar Sadat. All right. We're not reading this. We're not reading this. It feels bad. All right, very good. Question number 5. In the comics, Bane got all swole by being a test subject for what fictional super steroid? I just need 2 points. It can't go this way. I don't know. Is it like Substance X? I have no idea. I've seen films with Bane in them. I read the like Death of Batman series. No. Coincidentally, Tom Hardy played Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. And what Spideyverse character with the same name as that super steroid? Doc Ock. Uh, uh, the Green Goblin. Peter Parker. Am I gonna be hoisting my own petard today? It's science and nature. Okay. Okay. It must have some relation to an actual, factual, real thing. There's that guy with the ring. How about Flash? Is Flash part of Spideyverse? Rough. Okay, right, science question. If it kills you when you ingest it, it's poison. But if an animal injects you, it's what other thing? Venom. It's in my attempt to click into the screen again, I clicked the I don't know button. I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve that. There's no way that I'm able to challenge putting nothing in. That feels bad, man. All right, I've gotten 1,400 points. I am not a good player today. Today I've done very poorly. Hey, Peter Ponders, thank you for that raid. I appreciate that. Hello to your 10 viewers. Hello to everyone. Hope you're had a good day today. Peter Ponders, what are you playing today? Also, your alliterative name feels very good. Peter Ponders reminds me of Ponderosa. Man, that's some good food. Anyway, today was a bad day. I can make a clip and submit it as a challenge. I mean, I did say Venom before I clicked it. So Bane took Venom. That's a strange name for a steroid. I don't know. Unless it was like made of the expulsion of a spider or something. Who's heard of the new FIFA prize? Tarek, is this the like prize that FIFA's giving next year at the World Cup? Like the FIFA Peace Prize? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. This next World Cup is gonna be absolutely terrible. Enough of that topic. Feels bad, man. I like football a whole bunch. I was thinking of going back. Okay, don't tell my father this. I was thinking of going back to the U.S. to watch some of the World Cup. Over the past 4 years, I've been unable to motivate / justify the expense of flying back to the U.S. to see my family. If I go back for the World Cup, is that a bit of a slap in the face? Possibly. Don't worry, Dad, I'm coming to see you primarily. I'm the worst. Ticket prices are unaffordable. Yeah, but over the course of 4 years, I could have made it work, right? I could have made it work over 4 years' time, saving up a little bit each month and so on. But I don't know. Peter Ponders, welcome back. You brought some lovely human beings. I'm glad you're all here. No games. I mean, we're playing little games right now, Peter Ponders. Little opening games about this and that, but yeah, we'll be doing the big game in a while. That said, it is time for you all to play along if you want to. Do you want to support FIFA? I mean, okay, look here, you. This is me being defensive by being offensive. Do you want to support factory farming? It is a very, very short one today, team. I'm sure you get it right away. Surely changing the topic is the way to deal with criticism. Alright, put in anything you want to. I'll type it in. We'll see what we get. Here we go. Modern number 7. The gym. There's none of those. How about an X? There are 2 X's somewhere. All my exes live in Texas, as the poet tells us. What else you got? You got an ill. There's no ills. How about an E? There are 5 E's. The word farm. There are no farms. A coli. There's no coli. All right. This is a challenging one. It's so short, but still. How about L? It's not an L. How about a he? Oh, a he-man. There are 32 he's, but not that one. Is it an equation, maybe? It's not an equation. Huh. All right, now I'm going to start reading through and see what on earth's going on. She. Having all the letters here. T. There are 11. I. There are 13. B. Oh, yeah. Peter Ponders changing topics is always the best way of doing these things. All the way. Hey, Fenekisi. Ticket prices shouldn't be too bad in the World Cup. The bigger issue is flying there. That's the expensive part. D, there are 2. Vehicle. There are none. R, there are 5. S, there are 26. La, there are none. The word test, there's one test. T, we did before. Wave, that's weave, sorry. Wave, there are 8. D, we did before. Music, maybe. A, there you go. 105 musics. Something, something, something music. We have a guess then. Good luck. Leader, there are 4. Pop, there are 146. Singer, there are 34. K, there you go. K-pop music. We knew it was a short one. We weren't sure what it was, but there you have it. K-pop is a form of popular music originating in South Korea. The music genre that the term is used to refer to colloquially emerged in the 1990s as a form of youth subculture, with Korean musicians taking influence from Western dance music, hip-hop, R&B, and rock. Today, K-pop commonly refers to the musical output of teen idol acts, chiefly girl groups and boy bands, who emphasize visual appeal and performance. As a pop genre, K-pop is characterized by melodic quality and cultural hybridity. There you go, team. K-pop, your redactyl of the day. And unfortunately, I need to run to AFK just briefly. Very, very sorry to leave you twice in the intro. When we're back, we will do the giant Wikipedia game, BRB. And thank you for hanging out. The least well organized stream on Twitch. I apologize. I should have put some K-pop music on for you all. Is gone. Nonetheless, I should be here for the rest of the day, no problem. Except I am having a package delivered today, and you know what? They rang the doorbell at 7:45 this morning. We missed it, unfortunately, but can you imagine delivering that early? Absolutely outrageous all the way. Okay, let's play some Rizdactyl now. Who the hell's up that early? The good people of Japan. And also, the good people of Japan do not shower in the morning, and so they're often ready earlier in the day than we Americans are. And that is that is very strange. They don't jump on the doorstep and leave. They do for some things. That said, it is a package from Malaysia, and I think it's the case that we need to pay some import levies to get it. Unfortunately, why am I not up that early? Oh, we were up that early. I get up at like 5:30 each morning. Nam's at 6:45. And it was just that we were both in a state of preparation for the day that made answering the door at least difficult, if not impossible. All right, let's go and play a little bit of this fine game right here. Let me go and grab one from a few days ago. And then if you want to submit a game for us to play together, consider typing in your not typing in, clicking on the link in chat, submitting a Wikipedia page. It'll be a good time to play. I'd like you to ask me any yes/no question you want to, because on screen now I have a Wikipedia page submitted by Kiplatov. Kipotlob has submitted a page. Please ask me questions. Let's get this thing going. I'm sure you'll get it. I believe in you. Here we go. Is it a person? It is no. Is it Gotland? We're back to this. It is not Gotland. Is it a place? It is not a place. No. Do I consider it deserving of a Wikipedia page? Yes, this deserves a Wikipedia page, but that's a great question. I hope you ask it every time from now on. Is it on Earth? No. Is it cultural? No. Is it taught at university? It's mentioned at university, but probably not taught. Is it in the solar system? No. Is it intangible? Yes. Yes. Can you gamble on it? At this point, the answer is no. You cannot gamble on it. No. Is it a concept? No. Is it interstellar? No. Is it or has it ever been alive? Yes. Is it or has it ever been alive? Is it the Oort cloud? Is not the Oort cloud? Is it being prepared for the job market when you graduate? That doesn't exist, man. Is it fictional? It is non-fictional. No. Non-fictional. Is it a feeling? Oh, it's not a feeling. Is it a concept and explanation? Not a concept here. There is an explanation though. Is it alive? It is not alive, no. Not alive at all. Profoundly unalive, we'll say. What else we got? Is it a famous person? No. So I think we established now it is a non-person that has lived but does not currently live. Is it classed as entertainment? No. Not entertainment. Oh, we also established it's non-fictional. Yeah, non-fictional. Yeah, there you go. Is it Harambe? It is not Harambe. What a strange moment that was. I'm sure some cultural critic has written about the insanity of Harambe and like our willingness to focus on that tragedy but not others. I'm not sure. I should get to that. Is it unique? Yes, it is a unique. Is it a dodo? It is not a dodo, no. I'm now going to scholar.google.com and searching for Harambe and seeing what the most cited Harambe mentioned article is. The first one that popped up is The Summer of Harambe, the curious case of a deceased gorilla and an animal rights campaign turned online prank. It's been cited 3 times. Yeah, that appears to be the top cited peer-reviewed article. There you go. Here we go. Does this thing relate is it in relation to a religion? It's not religious, no. Is it not alive anymore according to Nietzsche? I mean, it is definitely not alive. Was it a pet when it was alive? I don't think so. No. Is the author of the Harambe paper working on a 6-7 paper next? I can check and see. Their name is B. Storley. Brandon Storley, scholar at large, has spent time at osu.edu. Most recent publication is Drawing from Community Journalism to Reform Coverage of Social Protest, and then a complicated coverage of Wisconsin's 1967 Dow chemical protest. There you go. This is Brandon Storley wrote this thing. Appears to be a recent graduate student who's having trouble finding permanent work. I know the life. The OSU, I actually don't know what osu.edu is. Whoever got there first. Did this thing exist and were they known about after 1900? Yes, this thing existed after 1900. I'm very sorry, I got distracted from our game. We're still playing the game. Was this the last of its species? It was not the last of its species. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's notable that it died. We'll say that. What else could it be? Non-fictional, dead. Was it a star? I'm gonna say no. No, it wasn't like some television dancing creature or anything. Is it known for scientific reasons? Sure. We'll say it's within the realm of science. This exists. Is it a constellation? No. Was it a clone? No. Dolly the sheep is the first one we ever did, I believe. Is it the pigeon Randy Johnson killed? No, it is not the poor exploding pigeon. Was this an ape? 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 What is an ape? No? I think the answer is no on is it an ape? Was it a monkey? Yes, it was a monkey. Thank you for getting there. Is it a black hole? No. Is it ham? No. Is it cocoa? No. In the time of chimpanzees, was it a monkey? No, it was Davy Jones. Hey, we're the monkeys. I don't know enough about speciation here. The cheetah from Tarzan. No, unfortunately not. If the person who submitted this one is here, I'd appreciate you giving a hint. I certainly have a hint to help with if I can. It is it George. It is not George. Curious otherwise. Was it Elvis? Absolutely. Does it have a tail? I mean, does it? No. Did it? Show me your butt. Show me your butt. Where's your butt? Yes, it had a tail. Was it Bubbles? No. Is it Ham? No. I don't know who Ham is, unfortunately. It's been referenced twice now. I'm going to give you like 5 more guesses. It's possible this is not known, but we'll see. This one is notable. Was it sent by the Russians? No. Is it Bobo? No. Is it Laika? No. Ham was the first space chimp. Interesting. I did not know that. Russian monkey, no. You got one more guess and then we'll give you the answer. Yeah, we're close enough that if we're not going to... Was it Albert the macaw? Wow. Nooster got there. Albert II, the first primate and first mammal to travel to outer space. Albert died upon landing after a parachute failure caused his capsule to strike the ground at high speed. Almost the first primate to make it to space and come back. That's very sad. This reminds me of my Kerbal Space Program fun. If only the parachute had deployed, we would have been fine. But there you go. Albert II, Albert I died in the first launch, but there you go. It's so sad. Yeah, it's so sad. I mean, right. Yeah. The testing with animals of various things sure is a topic. Last night, my wife and I started watching that new Vince Gilligan. Is that his name? Vince Gilligan? Vince Gill? No, Vince Gilligan. Show. What is it? Pluribus. And the first episode has some interesting moments of the way in which rats are used freely and then discarded freely. Okay. Anyway, let's go and do one more. Thank you for the good submissions today. I appreciate it. Let's go and do one that has popped up in the past day or two. There's still hundreds listed here. Thank you for good submissions. That is hilarious, Shadow Avatar. But let's not do that. Oh, that one's sad HPG. All right, Shadow Avatar, I have one from a few days ago. We're gonna do that one. For sure. Oh, interesting. George, this is a possible thing to fix. I'm not sure if you can fix it, but some people have submitted, how do I explain this? So we have a check to make sure people don't submit the same page multiple times. So if we've used Dolly the sheep and you submit Dolly the sheep, it won't go through. But if you submit it with something appended to it, in this case is one we've done before, question mark, some letters, then it comes through. So I think it might be going to a section possibly. If you're around, George, please fix my program. Thank you. Yeah, trying to find ways to stop people from doing shenanigans with it. It's always a fun time. Anyway, team, I have my screen now. One submitted by Shadow Avatar. Please guess any yes/no question you want to, and we'll see if we can get there together. I believe in you. Go, go, go. What do we have? It's not a space monkey, I'll tell you that. Is it a place? It is not a place, no. Not a place. Is it fictional? It is fictional, yes. Is it a person? No. Does it deserve a Wikipedia page? I'm not sure. I struggle. This for me is on the borderline of should it have a Wikipedia page. And that might be due to my elitism, possibly. We'll see. Is it a creature? No. Will you all have heard of it? Probably not all, but I'll assume that most have. Can you gamble on it? There is a way to make this gambleable. Probably not right now. Is it fantasy fiction like The Hobbit? Sure, it is definitely fantasy fiction of a sort. Absolutely. Absolutely. This one might go very fast the way I didn't expect it to. Is it a vehicle? It is not a vehicle, no. No. Is it a franchise work itself or something inside of it? Man, these questions are getting more and more specific in ways that narrow down. Unfortunately, Eka, that yes/no question is yes, it is the franchise work itself or something inside of it. Is it a thing? In one sense, yes. Sure, it's a thing. Is it alive? It's not alive, no. Yeah, unfortunately, if I allow disjunctive questions where I pick the correct disjunct, it allows people to make wildly disjunctive claims and questions, and I've got to pick the correct answer. Is it a film? It is not a film. Is it a ring? It is not a ring. Is it literature? In the standard sense, no. Is it Excalibur? It is not Excalibur. Is it a franchise or work? Yes, it's a franchise or work. Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, I love the phrase wildly disjunctive. It means instead of saying, is it this or that, you say, is it this or that or that or that or that ad infinitum. The phrase wildly disjunctive, I think, is Wilfred Sellers'. I love it. Anyway, is it from this century? Yes. Does it include magic? Yes. Is it a comic? No. Is it D&D? No. Is it a game? It is a game. It absolutely is a game. Well done on that question. Absolutely. Absolutely a game. Is it Pathfinder? It's not Pathfinder. Is it an RPG? It is an RPG. Absolutely. Is it Jumanji? I did not expect that question, but no, it's not Jumanji. Is it a video game? Yes, it is. I mean, isn't that striking? When the question came in, is it a game, I immediately went video game and expected nothing but that. But of course, like, is it hopscotch? Is it soccer? Yeah, anyway. Is it Skyrim? No. Is it tabletop? No. Is it historical? No. Is it a computer game? Yes. Is it from the 2020s? No. Is it a Baldur's Gate game? No. Nope, nope. Does it have any sequels? I don't believe so. I'm going to say no, it does not have sequels, period. Was released in the 1990s. No, it came from this century. Is it the RuneScape? It's not the RuneScape, no. Oh, no, Lion. I may have missaid. It's not from the 2020s. Not from the 2020s. I may have got excited and said too fast. Is it an MMO? It is not an MMO. Is it the RimWorld? It is not the RimWorld, no. Not the RimWorld. Occasionally I get excited and go too fast through all of your fine suggestions, but no. Is it WoW? No. Is it multiplayer? No. Is it Dwarf Fortress? No. Is it Divinity? It is not Divinity. Have I played it on stream? I have not played it on stream, no. Is it a PC game? Yes. Was it released for 2010? Yes. Have I played it? Yes. Can I play it now? Absolutely. I think it's in my Steam. Is it Elden Ring? No. Is it by Obsidian? No. Does it have 3D graphics? Sort of? Sort of? I think so. Is it Dig Dug? No. Is it Pillars of Eternity? No. Do I want to play it on stream? I've mentioned before that I could possibly do so. Is it Battle Chess? No. Is it based on previously existing media? No. Is it Riven? No. Is it Black and White? No. Paper Mario? No. Doom? No. Battle Chess? No. Farming Sim? No. Are we just going to name all the video games? Are we just going to name all the video games, team? Is it rated E for everyone? I think it's before that era. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. Is it by Bullfrog? No, real. Is it GTA 6? No. An FPS? No. Is it a puzzle game? No. Team? Things we know. It is a classic fantasy RPG. These are things I have said. Is it from EA Sports? It's not EA, no. Was Sid Meier involved? Not to my knowledge, no. No, no, no. Is it Wiz 8? I don't know what that is, but no. Is it Tibia? No. A classic fantasy RPG from before 2010? Yes. That said, I don't know what the word classic means here, so I need to be careful. It is an RPG, it is fantasy. Past that, I'm not sure. Is it The Witcher? No. Is it Skyrim? No. Single player, it is single player. Final Fantasies? No. Single player only. Is it exclusively on the PC? Yes. Is it Lord of the Rings Online? No. No. We have discussed this game on stream in the past 2 or 3 months, I believe. Crisis? No. Is it turn-based? It can be. Is it Sims Medieval? No. Cyberpunk? No. Does the developer still exist? No. No, it does not. It does not. Is it a D&D game? I don't want to say incorrect on this one. As someone who isn't quite sure about things, sure, it's a D&D game, but not in like... I don't know if it uses D&D rules, but it's close enough. Was it made in the US? Yes. Tell me what it is. Tell if it is. Thank you. Maybe soon. Is it Heroes of Might and Magic? No. Is it Icewind Dale? No. Is it space themed? No. Is it Torment? No. Is it Dungeon Siege? No. Is it a roguelike? No. Is it Neverwinter? No. Is it Age of Empires? No. Is it KCD? No. Some of you are very close, and I'm not surprised that you're missing it. However, is it Jade Empire? No. Wizardry? No. Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to give it 5 more guesses and then we're done. Does it have a fixed story? Yes. Is it Baldur's Gate? No. Is it BioWare? No. Icewind Dale? No. Baldur's Gate 2? No. Icewind Dale 2? No. Again, no sequels. These no sequels. 2 more guesses. We'll call it good. You're so close. You're so close. You're so close. We're going to have a bunch of, in a moment here. Neverwind, Winter Nights, no. Planescape, no. That's got to be it. It is Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. I like this game so much. I've only played about halfway into it. It is so good. It's your first game you ever bought. Absolutely. I only played it recently through Good Old Games, but yeah. You can play like as a magic person or I use dwarf technology person. Will I play on stream? I'm not sure. It's old enough that I'm not sure it'd be compelling for anyone, but I do enjoy rules. I genuinely do not know. But like I said, it strikes me as being D&D-esque all the way, like where you can get experience points and roll dice maybe. I'm not sure. It's not so strongly D&D that I knew immediately, but it strikes me as being D&D related. It's now an RPG channel. I mean, you're not exactly wrong. Like I said, I've been having a lot of fun recently. Yeah, I don't have fun recently playing whatever. It's not good for the stream, but it's good for me. Then Fall Designer, it says it's from Troika. Troika is the developer. Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, and also that game there. Okay, so some of them worked on Fallout and Fallout 2, and they formed a new company getting out. Okay, so the people from Interplay who spun off to make their own company. There they are. Hello, Troika boys. How do you think these guys would look if they were wearing black suits and brown shoes? That's my question today. That's my question. Anyway, hope you had a good time playing a little bit of Redactyl, a little Rizdactyl, all the rest. It is time for us to pivot on over to the contemporary RPG we're playing called Baldur's Gate 3. Give me a moment for it to load. That'd be good. Wait, you dislike light mode browser? Wait, no one has complained about my browser in a very long time. I believe it's as dark mode as it could be. It's just different websites respond to it differently. That looks so dumb. No, Wikipedia is a bright white website with black text on it. I don't know. We're not having this conversation. The number of times I've debated with people about light mode, dark mode, I think some of you need to stop living like cave trolls in your mother's basement. That was too strong. I'm sorry. That was a nice start, and then it got a little bit much. Anyway, it's time for us to play a game called Baldur's Gate 3. This is a continuation of a playthrough and playing on and off for a very, very long time. We are in Act 3, and I'm enjoying myself so much. The game will probably never actually end, but we made progress yesterday, and today we will continue making progress, I hope. Alright, we're in the Baldur's Gate 3 directory. Whoops, that's Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. That's not it. One more time. Okay. If you're taking off now to avoid the spoilers, I get it. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be playing a different game, a sponsored stream, a game called Northgard, I believe. And that'll be good. How do I know my viewers don't own their own basements? Like I said, I went a little bit too hard. I had in mind one category of teasing insults, and it came out too strongly. At least I didn't mention chicken tendies and good boy points. I know my memes. Maybe. Good night, dog. Sleep well. Sleep well indeed. Alright, so I think yesterday we got more questions than answers on most of our quests. That said, we did defeat a character who returned from Act number 1. I'll give another 5 or so seconds for people to get out of here. People running across the house, turning off the game before they hear spoilers. Hey, sleep well, Peter. Thank you for hanging out with us as always. And thank you for the raid. That's really generous of you to share your community with us. Sleep well, sleep well. Okay, here we are. Oh, right. Yesterday at the end of stream, someone had a clever idea to open a door. So things real quick. Number 1, yesterday we defeated the hag. So we freed a young child from the hag's grasp and returned her to her mother. Apparently the hag is really and totally dead this time, not merely half dead. We are looking for a friendly gnome who we're able to convince to stop building things in the forge building, question mark, instead of us blowing it up altogether. So we're still working on the forge stoppage movement, and it's being challenging to find where that is. Now, we were told that this building apparently has some mechanical creature inside of it who is causing problems for local fisher people by having oil splatter everywhere. We're hoping to stop the mechanical creature, and further hoping that whoever is running it is a gnome who'll be willing to help us break into the factory or something. I'm not sure. But in opening the door, we have discovered, a whole bunch of guard animals, I guess, called Cuddleface, Snarl, Snap, Ripper, and Gristle. And they all have a green plus on them. What do the pluses mean? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. It must be a good thing, whatever it is. But I wish we found a way to come in here in a friendly way, to throw them some meat maybe. I think there's a nature spell we don't have equipped to make friends with an animal. And it would be cool to see how that worked. But for right now, it is just time for us to do some work. Also, team, I should mention that for some reason yesterday, the game sound got very, very loud at one point, to the point that some people said it sounded like me blowing air on the microphone. If you hear that again, let me know. I've turned the volume up quite a bit for your satisfaction, hopefully. Okay, what I intend to do with Jaheira is to just do the let's slow down the enemy move, if I can find it. The one involving you can't walk so well. Hard spikes on the ground. And yeah, we can hit all of them, can't we? Okay, I'm casting this way with a mind to bingo still being able to stand next to one of them. So I've been using Jaheira more and more as a caster instead of as an animal person, because I don't really understand how to use her effectively as an animal. She just walks in and hits things, as unfortunately is the majority of what I do in this game. A lot of walking in and hitting things. Now, I probably possibly should use Shadowheart first for this one, because she's going to have to walk into some problematic territory, but it'll be a good time. So number 1, fly, you fool! Okay. We got 85 XP simply for going into the room. So now she is very, very bad at moving, but that's fine. She doesn't need to move. Instead, behold the power of radiant damage. Ba-boom! Yeah, so the one on the edge here is now very weak. We look around, see other ones with very little damage taken. I can still have her move around, do a little bit more damage, but I want to get rid of the nearby enemies in order to stop the attack opportunity for her moving. So that's where Gale comes in. Beloved Gale here. Let's get to level 4 maybe. Hopefully but one hit there will do it. The other one's here, maybe 1, 2, 3, and then quite a bit more on the other ones it seems. So I'm gonna put 3 in there, and we'll see how the attacks worked out. All right, unfortunately, 1 HP left and 5 HP left. And let's see here. Shadowheart's already hit that one. So when this character has its turn, it will die immediately. This one is not in the circle, but will probably come close enough. Now, we can move a little bit this way without setting off attack opportunity. And concentration's still going, and that's what counts. Moving slightly back so that this one... Oh! Took attack opportunity, didn't realize we had done so. Just want to make sure I'm hitting this one definitely. And because Ripper attacked Shadowheart, she caused a reel. Anytime that she takes damage from melee, the character attacking gets knocked off guard because her armor's so hard or shield's hard or something. Anyway, let's call it a turn and see what they do. Yes, yes, walk into the death. There's a shield blast. Okay, this one must have resisted. There are 2 up still. So,
may the gods
I'd like to
take
finish
you first.
you off immediately with the power of the bow. Good. And then I'd like you to then jump to... Can you just run in there? We want to use a melee attack. I can't quite get there, apparently. So, if I just need to get close enough that I can use my long-range weapon, or my halberd. It's not going to happen, though. A little too far away. So, we can move in. Just a long way to go.
On my feet.
So instead, we'll go ahead and use our bow and do a little boop. Look at me use range attack. So good, so good. And then we'll have 3 other people's turns before... well, that's do it. That's going to do it right there. Shadowheart finished off, no problem. We'll go ahead and short rest. It's our last short rest of this day. We'll get to bed pretty soon. We can have Jaheira remove her cast, so no damage when walking over. Those of you who play on the more difficult mode, the honor mode, or harder difficulty, do you still use Shadowheart basically that same way? Where she just goes into the middle and casts her Spirit Guardians, and that is that? Or instead, is that a little too dangerous at this point in the game? Because it seems really strong to use her that way. That's basically how I use her anyway? Okay, very good. Spirit Guardians goes brr. That seems to be absolutely true. A bunch of talons and such. There we go. Search the cargo, apparently, to find the Beast Master. Wait, why is the Beast Master inside of some cargo? That's strange. So apparently this is illicit exploration. A guide to taming wargs #1. Chapter 10. Wargs are smart. Probably smarter than you. Never forget. They'll hunt in packs, but only if they like each other. Best mix in some quiet types and other aggros. Keep each other calm-like. Never let them taste meat you don't want them to go for all the time. People, never ever. And then don't play favorites that are very sensitive. Oh, poor wargs, poor wargs. Hardcore is very hard, but tactical difficulty isn't too hard where most strategies work. There's less room for error. Hideous, that makes sense. Thank you for that indeed. I appreciate knowing that the knowledge I have makes me perhaps good enough to be able to get through the game. What do you think, team? Can I play hardcore without substantial deaths at this point, or would it be an absolute disaster from moment go? I have some concerns that I would have some troubles from the starting pistol onwards. You think I could? Hey, thanks for believing in me. That's the only right answer to give, right? If anyone says, Resorty, I believe that you would be bad at the game, you would lose everything, I'd be so sad. But no, I think I'd do some things okay. I think I'd probably do something other than Gale Go's machine gun. That seems pretty likely. Over here, there's a dead goblin. So are the goblins involved in the mechanistic issues here? Let's see. A weapon and nothing else. If I roleplay the loot goblin, I'd be fine. I think it's the case that my playing as a paladin has made it more difficult for me to have money. Because as a paladin, I've refused so many rewards. Anytime that my character has said, or could have said, like, give me cash for helping you. I want cash for helping you. Instead, Bingo has said, no, I just want to help people, etc. This appears to be an elevator. I don't see a lever next to it, but still.
Looks empty.
Looks empty.
Looks empty.
Looks empty. Huh. Alright, a book over here. There's failed perception check. One moment. Something over there. Oh! There's a hatch underneath to the basement. I missed that. Hey, Big Woody, you got an ad at the honor mode question? Apologize. Yeah, the ads come in at the most unfortunate times no matter what. The question, though, was just, with my current level of skill, would I be okay in honor mode? Not would I win absolutely, just would I lose at the very beginning? People are saying I might be okay. It'd be fun to see me how to strategize, how to overcome legendary actions. What are legendary actions? I don't know that phrase yet. An Archduke's Leadership Protection. A pamphlet by Gortash for Archduke's voluntary campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortash's top priority is protection. The physical defense of Baldur's Gate and its citizens. No policy more important. You will recall that Gortash killed all of the council after they invested him as Archduke. So I think this Gortash guy might be a liar. What if Gortash is actually Orin? What if Ketherick was actually Orin the entire time? Oh. The hardest part of honor mode is getting to level 5. Why is that? Does level 5 unlock something in particular? Okay, let's go ahead and move these things out of the way. I really enjoy moving things in this game. It's just very satisfying to see them bounce, I believe. And also, anytime we move things, it tends to be because we know there's a secret waiting for us. Which means I probably have not moved enough things. Bosses in honor mode have legendary actions that change the dynamic of the fight. Okay, so the fights are not the same in honor mode. I assumed it was basically the same game, just with if you die, you die. I didn't realize that, in fact, there were modifications to the fight. That might make the honor mode even more difficult the first time through, because you're... Yeah, you might assume certain things from your first playthrough that just aren't true in the second playthrough. So perhaps my Lae'zel mad dash attack is not the way to go when it comes to a more difficult playthrough. And it is the case, as many of you know, that we've been deprived of beautiful Lae'zel. And so my fighting strategies have to be so very, very different. And I find that a little distressing, because Lae'zel has carried us through so much of the playthrough. Quick save! What's in the basement? Please be gnomes I can talk to. Flim Cargo Basements. Journal updated. What have we learned in Avenge the drowned. Do I know where Lae'zel's hiding? I believe she's been taken to the realm of Orin. I believe... we know there's a Ballist cult underneath the Gravestone Maker's home. We do not know if that's where Orin is, or if that's where someone else is. We know also that Minsk is in the sewers, presumably. So we thought that Minsk would be in with the cultists, but instead it seems like he's gotten in with Nine Fingers, the guildmaster of the thieves. But it's possible / likely that Nine Fingers is also Orin. Literally everyone is Orin. Maybe I'm Orin. Wouldn't that be quite the thing? Hey player, you thought you were controlling Bingo. Turns out, Orin. Turns out the Emperor's Orin. It's all Orin all the way down. Good morning, Sunrun. Good seeing you. Hope your own playthrough's going pretty well. I think the second time that Orin showed up as someone in our playthrough is very, very distressing to me. I think ever since then, I've been pretty well convinced that every character is back to Orin, which I understand, like, probably was what the game was going for. Like, the devs were like, haha, have fun doubting people. But it did get a little excessive at some point. Good roll, buddy. Good roll, buddy. I wonder if someone has higher dexterity than Gale. I think I only had him using the dexterity gloves because he had no other useful gloves at the time. So let's see. Dexterity of 13, 12, 14.
Yes.
And 14. Okay, so someone else should be using these gloves. I think they have +3. Oh, set the score to 18, so anyone using them is equally good then, at this point. Regardless, Gale, what's in the box? Ooh, a letter. Underwater facility plans. Page after page within the book is covered with diagrams and schematics of a pressurized underwater research facility to be built in Grey Harbor atop the sunken stone structure of Sarvok's Iron Throne headquarters. That's in Baldur's Gate 1, isn't it? I don't know how far I played into Baldur's Gate 1. I want to believe that I finished it. However, at that point, I think I got kind of stroppy anytime that any of my characters died. And I remember, like, some fight fairly early on, everyone would catch on fire occasionally. So, it is possible. I know I finished BG2, but it's entirely possible I never finished the first one. And I would just load the game up over and over again to enjoy listening to the song about the Lord of Murder. Okay, I need to change over to my normal damage dealing. Wait, is this damage dealing already? Yeah, so we have our Staff Interruption counterspell. I think I used that on the Hag. We've not long rested since then, maybe. But whichever way, as long as Gale's doing big damage, we're fine. The pump room. Okay. We don't have any potions of, like, water breathing. We haven't seen those quite yet. Does this require us? Huh. Yeah, I worry that turning this on will flood the room. But what that will help us with, I'm not quite sure. So for right now, let's go to the detention block and hope beyond hope that we don't need to change the pressure somehow. Okay, it didn't immediately flood the room, thank goodness. So no enemies seen immediately. Hopefully there's no traps as you come inside. Let's find out. No traps immediately, good. And no enemies spotted quite yet. A greasy, smelly climb down. That's the first time we've ever seen a hole described in that way, as opposed to, it's a hole, go through the hole. So that might be a particularly awful place. Okay, do I want to start opening these right away? There seems to be no one inside of at least these.
With
and they're
haste.
unlocked. So definitely worth poking around. Hope that they don't automatically slam shut as we walk in. Here's the buckets. We can't move the mats, unfortunately, and nothing else has been detected.
Here we go.
So, door number 2. Machine parts storage this way. Huh. Look forward to seeing if I can make my own machine. As you recall earlier, we've been in the foundry a tiny, tiny little bit. And I've been curious whether we can make our own robot in the foundry to fight with us. A negotiation. Antiope and Toppy. Receive your note of demanding that I double the payment rate for your services, my Sogin Wrangler. Friend, do we know this term? I think we've asked about this before. I forgot what it is, though. I think I say it wrong also. What is this again? Well, I appreciate candor in direct reports. Some of your remarks might be regarded as disrespect. I'm going to give you a chance to rethink your position. I'm sure if you think hard, you'll come around to my way of thinking. Alright, so Gortash is a second prison, it seems, over here. Or this person was captured by someone else after upsetting the Lord. Sa-hua-gun. Got it, thank you. Sa-hua-gun. They're Sharkmen? Wait, is this gonna be like, what's that called? Street Sharks? I never had these Street Sharks figurines. They were quite popular for a while, I do believe. More about what the Archduke is up to. A pamphlet by Gortash for Archduke. As Archduke, Gortash's top priority will be surveillance to ensure that disloyal elements do not threaten Baldur's Gate and its people within. Alright, friends, it is the case that Gortash's marketing campaign would not work on me because he is claiming to have multiple top priorities. Contradiction. Unacceptable to get that philosopher's vote. Alright, hole in the wall here leading to... not much. So this prison is pretty ruined already. I do sort of wonder if I'm meant to notice this prison as reminding me as a player of something. Unfortunately, if it's meant to do that, I do not know what I'm meant to see here. Just not sure. Street Sharks. Okay. We climb up here possibly? I mean, I'm sure we can, but it doesn't seem to lead to anything much. Got a bucket there? I know I should loot goblin all of the buckets, but... Machine part storage this way. Also, do you notice the drip, drip, drip? My guess is that we are underwater at least a little bit right now. When we first came into this room, there was a light right here. I don't know if that light is nothing or if it indicates pressure. Like, the pump room item here really concerns me. Now, it might just be an elevator it takes to a pump room. But I've made up a story for myself. We'll see what comes of that. Alright, the machine parts storage room. Infernal iron. So we know that the infernal iron is used to make the watchers. And I don't know where infernal iron comes from. Part of me says it comes from hell. That seems like a likely fact. However, you know, I don't want to assume anything. We have found 3 or 4 pieces of it previously, and our buddy the blacksmith has been taking it from us and making what seem to be pretty hellacious items. And so I do worry, as a paladin, is it wildly inappropriate for us to be using infernal iron in the first place? Is it just not the kind of thing we should have near to us?
According to the label, this urn is filled with G-cube lubricant. How many gelatinous cubes would have to be rendered down into slippery salve to fill an urn this size?
I think we've seen gelatinous cubes before. It's a lubricant used for something. Does this insignia mean anything to us, team? It appears to be a heart, a moose maybe? Not sure. But yeah, I think we fought the gelatinous cubes back in the forge area in Act 1.5, I believe. Yeah, and they exploded into a bunch of goop. So Gelatinous lube? I mean, not all lube has a sexual connotation, right? You can definitely have lube for, you know, machines. We just tend to call it lubricants. I understand that Baldur's Gate 3 is already a fairly dirty game, and it makes some people, salaciously delighted to play it, but come on. Subaquatic deck. Wow. Man, the maps in this game are just something else. So in the middle we found a dwarf. And his submarine? Wait. I didn't expect a submarine. I expected some kind of, like, I don't know, mind flayery kind of thing with octopus body parts. Maybe. I don't know. I missed some nuts. Hopefully I don't need them. We'll see. I did miss some thieves' tools also. I don't know why I left those behind. Yes, we need all possible machine parts. Yeah, there's something on the ground here. Maybe, what is it called? You put them onto a tool and then go crank. And the tool has a little flip so you can go crank the other direction. Are they called lug nuts, possibly? Is that right? Maybe not. I don't know. My father is currently cursing my name as I once again disappoint him with my lack of knowledge of all things mechanical. What's the crank called, team? Alright, there is machines. Gotta trust that the dwarf has done the pressure correctly. Now, I'm pleased that the dwarf does not seem hostile. A ratchet, thank you. Yeah. Remember for a while there, that was an insult used regularly? Like, they're so ratchet? Do we learn this is a, I don't want to say mispresentation, but a different presentation of the word wretched became ratchet? I don't think we use that phrase anymore. If I used it with one of my students, I wonder how they'd
Something
react.
good here, I hope.
Like, dang girl, that argument is so ratchet. I think it may have meant of or related to, like, lower class black culture, maybe? I can't remember exactly right now. Alright, hello to you, Red Hammer
Seems like a good moment to
Divisor.
talk.
Oi! What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
It's a monocle.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
Okay. The submersible, why is it here? What is this place? Boss sent me to check up on the situation down here. I have questions, you have answers. You killed a servant of Umberlee, now they want you dead. So number 4 here is a true statement. I hope it does not imply that I am here to kill him.
Oh, yeah? And are you here to make good on that?
Not immediately. I want to know what happens here.
Nothing without Lord Gortash's go-ahead. I transport whoever he needs taken to the Iron Throne. It's an underwater prison, most secure in the realms. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
Gondians. This is what we've been looking for. Hopefully. If we can free these Gondians, then maybe the device of control used on the working Gondians will no longer function to keep them down. I think the Umberleans are rightfully frustrated by their person having been killed. You killed someone you need to face justice seems appropriate, or you're as guilty as the people imprisoned the Gondian. So my only concern right now is if I visit justice onto this man, will I be unable to drive the sub? Is he the only one in the whole realm that do so? Also, he has a nose ring. I think the monocle and the nose ring clash. It's too much circularity on a largely square face. Hey, Vex, good seeing you, my friend. You are guilty.
And you're the judge, jury, and executioner, is that it? Yeah, right. Say goodbye, kid.
I mean, I am, obviously. We may have made a very poor decision. It's just one fellow here. He appears to have a javelin. He might throw it at us. You can make 2 additional attacks after attacking their main hand weapon. So 3 attacks. Goodness gracious. Carson, you have a circle glasses and nose ring. I'm sorry. Today I'm feeling very judgy, and I apologize for that. That is in fact inappropriate. Okay. Jaheira, I think it is time for Gale to unload on him. Or is there a way to make him wet? I have a lot of spells of nature and such. I don't think any of them are water related. Because water and lightning could be interesting. Yeah, so I've said this previously, it's still true. I don't understand the fashionability of nose rings. I've just never understood it. And this is possibly cultural. I didn't grow up with it. The people I knew didn't do this. But yeah, to me, it just seems like a fashion choice that is not in my realm of understanding. If you're into it, cool. You do you. Boo. But I just don't get it, frankly. Hey, Maharo, Bingo chose the wrong square. Bingo's doing fine. Bingo's doing A-okay. Don't you worry about Bingo. Yeah, I need to find... So, I think I've never asked someone who's wearing a nose ring, why are you wearing that? Because it seems offensive. I need to find someone who used to wear it, but no longer does. So I can ask them, like, why are you into your nose ring? What does it mean to you? What's the value of it? Is it cool to you? If so, that's great. All right. We'll hold off on Jaheira for right now. We want to see what Gale can do here. So into Lightning Water. And then, the only spell one ever needs to cast in this game. Had I chosen one level higher, we would have been fine.
This is the easy
Alright, Jaheira, can you get there? She can only do our offhand attack, unfortunately. Alright, Buddy gets to stand up. Very well, very well, very well. Hello. Shields up. Okay, he has some, like, delightfully dwarven heal. Alright, Conjured Rat goes first. Conjured Rat, can you disease something? Infectious Bite. Go, buddy. Squeaky squeak. A miss. I'm guessing also dwarves are, like, immune to poison or something. Oh, I saw this morning on the old Reddit. Is it true in, like, standard Dungeons & Dragons rule that dwarves are able to shrug off one magic effect a day? So if someone, like, casts a big nuke on a dwarf, they can just say no? Alright. I'll go and take my once-a-day crit. Alright, the question now is, can we actually drive this thing? We did as instructed, ended the Metal Beast Master. We should return to the Water Queen and tell her. I intend to do that. Sorry, Gale.
How can I help?
I apologize. That's not true about dwarves? Okay, cool. Okay, I don't see any sort of key here, unfortunately. Wait, what's this spear do? Just spear +1. Things to sell, things to sell, things to sell. Okay. I'm going to poke around the rest of this place. And then if we get to pretend like we've met Sid and take a submersible round, I'd be so unbelievably happy. Yeah, I think I always... Well, no. I was going to say I always enjoyed that part of Final Fantasy when suddenly got access to the entire world map.
What's in
I
here?
always felt so overwhelmed, though, that moment. Like, that was such a terrible, terrible moment. Like, oh no, I can go everywhere. I'm sure there's some hidden items I'm supposed to find that I will never find.
At the ready.
How did you all feel when you suddenly got access to the entire world map via getting a flying machine or a car or whatever in your Final Fantasies? I know for many of us, Sid was who we wanted to be when we grew up. We don't need to be heroes. We just need to do tinkering, thank you. We still do have a key.
Spell for this sort of thing.
I don't know what the key is or what it works for. If it works for the sub, ooh-wee. You just want the machine gun. Fair. fair. I believe that in the U.S. at least. What shenanigans is this? Lock trunk is empty. My expectations, they have been subverted. A Tommy gun on your arm. What was that show? It was a movie a while back in which a woman had a machine gun for a leg, possibly.
Never wanted the easy
Which seems very
path.
awkward for walking, by the way. I never saw it. I think it was an overly violent show, perhaps, for a little resorty. Grindhouse or Plant Terror. I think it was the Grindhouse one, which I believe that Tarantino helped the other guy direct. Rodriguez, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a film for old me, unfortunately. We're suddenly in a basement. I don't know why we're suddenly in a basement. Maybe you can climb down the grimy hole to get here. Robert Rodriguez, thank you. Look at me half remembering things about movies. That'll surely help us when we play our trivia game in the future. More half-remembered pop culture, more better. Okay, so Red Hammer has a journal. I hope he doesn't write in here, you know, I've never killed anyone. It's that nighttime driver who does so. And then, well, we didn't break our oath at least, so we're fine. A schematic drawing of a metallic passenger submersible spans the many folding pages in the book. The bottom right of each page is watermarked with a representation of the Gondian House of Wonders. I do wonder how rough it's going to be down that way. The dwarf said it's the most secure prison in the realm. That could just mean that it's very hard to get to. It could also mean there'll be tons of guards there. Blast and curse that Gortosh for making this job so juicy I couldn't turn it down. How can I refuse the opportunity to build the cap from the Gondian plans, making Red Hammer's signature improvements as I went along, of course. This is far worse than just smuggling job. I suspect there's torture going on the throne. I don't trust these Baneites as far as I can kick them. It's all gonna end badly. I think I better complete that clockwork escape kayak pronto-like. Alright, so there's a way to abandon ship if need be on there. So he feels bad. He at least feels bad, but once again he's been seduced to give up his morals due to the call of the almighty gold. This is a chat I love having my students every year. I ask them things like, suppose the local oil company says they will give you as much money as you want, but you gotta kill all the baby seals by whacking them on the head. If you whack them all on the head, over the course of 3 days, they will give you all the money for the rest of your life. Will you go whack the baby seals in the head? And of course they emphatically say, no, I would never do that, no. And then I start pushing on other small, interesting questions. And we have a good time. We have a good time indeed. Finding the line between, like, acceptable work, I don't know, helping old ladies cross the street, and unacceptable work, namely hitting the baby seals in the head. It's always the fun line there. Always the fun line. I found, incidentally, that my women students are the ones who are always less interested in hitting the baby seals in the head. My male presenting students will often go hard into it really, really, really fast. If I don't have to work ever again, those baby seals are getting it. And it's always fun to talk through these things and think through these things. So often there's questions that students have never considered before. And to me, it's important to give them space to consider things that matter, both to me and I think to humanity writ large, or they should, that perhaps they've never considered. Namely that, perhaps morals and action in the world relate in a way beyond just it's fun to think about them on the weekends. Or maybe I shouldn't punch children or whatever. There must be more to it than that. I'm Luke Goblining. Look, team, I'm Luke Goblining. So going into a new area without having long rested concerns me a bit. Also, I'm very close to overloaded on bingo. Now, we still have other characters' pockets to fill, but I guess right now I'm thinking how challenging it would be to get back here, because we don't have a, we don't have any kind of easy way of fast traveling back, I'm afraid. How do I feel about weasel stomping? Only on the appropriate holiday, thank you. Oh, do you not get to get inside the submersible? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I don't get to see the inside of this sub, I'm going to be so dismayed. Like, really and sincerely, I don't know. Have I had them read the Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas? Katie, every single semester in my ethics class, we read Omelas. My students really enjoy seeing ideas presented in story as opposed to in argument. And my students love thinking about Omelas until I ask that very awkward question of, do we have any quote-unquote children in our society today? And they say no, and I say, let's think together about... yeah, Shadow Avatar. I read quite a bit about the treatment of food animals in American culture especially, and how they, it may not be the best of experiences for them, but hard to say, hard to say. Alright, marking things as well. Once they get into the bucket, don't they stop being wares? Is this true? It like removes the wares thing? It does. Last night, I considered going into the chest and selling literally everything in an attempt to make you people happy with me. But I couldn't bring myself to do it. And this is not me joking. I almost loaded the game and stared at it and said, I have not looked at any of my treasures, but simply having my treasures makes me very, very happy. I don't know. I mean, I don't play Magic the Gathering. However, I love the cards as objects of art, of objects of collection, and I don't look at all of them because there are too many of them. However, knowing I could go look at them to remind myself of happy things makes me happy. So, I don't know, team. I don't know. I apologize. After we're done at this this next little mission, I guess, which might be too dangerous for us, we'll see. After that, I will go sell some items at least. What's wrong with my chest? Nothing's wrong with my chest. My chest is very nicely put together. My chest is the kind of thing that should impress everyone. What do you mean that's wrong with my chest? How dare you? What's wrong with your chest? Are we gonna sell Will? We'll not be selling Will. Also, I continue to be amazed that he is still in here. Because some of you said pretty emphatically that old Will would be going to a less fortunate place. But no, he is still living in the chest where he belongs. Perhaps we've freed him from eternal suffering in the dark realms of Satan and such. And that's a good thing. It is a good thing to have treated him so well. Better death here than suffering there, IMO. Oh, very good. Oh, very good. Kaner, that's very sweet of you. I don't remember apologizing for anything, but unfortunately, apology is my default state in the world, so if I apologize illicitly, I'm sorry for that. That's right, I'm sorry for apologizing too much. What kind of nonsense is this? Absolute pure shenanigans. Okay. Literally didn't think of Will's corpse being in the camp chest in Flushing, Missouri. Oh yeah, my intention was to treat both of them very poorly.
What's next?
I wonder if I'm the first player ever to be so unhappy with Will that I put him into the box forever. I'm sure someone else has done this, right? I'm not the first player to play the game with the morals my characters have, but he goes in the box. Can I res him? To be incredibly flippant with you, I don't care if I can. but with that said, that's a fine question. That's a fine question. I'm not sure. I see what the Dirge players get up to. Possibly. But I want to say that I put him in the box for reasons of positive morality. Not to be cruel, but to be just. And that's an important thing in this playthrough. I can post hoc
elders and
rationalize anything that we've done. And that matters to me very, very, very much. That I can tell a story about why we've done what we've done. Look at all these magical items I should never sell. I don't know. I cast a spell and speak with the dead to will? No, he doesn't leave the box. How can I explain this more fully? He never, ever
believe this.
leaves the box. That's where he lives. Alright. There are a bunch of books and such here. Other sheets of paper. I'm sure some of them matter. Like that Gondian, I don't know, team. I don't know. Like, isn't it the case that so many of these items, as orange items, do something in the world? Or is that not what they mean? Like, are some just important story mission items so you can learn more about the world? Because if the orange things all matter, and I haven't figured out where to use some of them so far, I feel as if I should be carrying all of them all the time. I don't know. What's this one? A torn and bloody page. Not sure. Oh, I haven't thrown the ball for Buddy in a long time. Let me remedy that. Who's a good boy? I'm so pleased, at least this far, that the owlbear hasn't eaten Scratch. One of the few moments of profound backseating that's happened in the game. Now, maybe it wasn't really backseating. It was the possible reveal of something important. When I first got the owlbear and was told he was so darn hungry, and there was a further discussion about later in the game, I commented, I sure do hope he doesn't get eaten. Like, Scratch does not get eaten by the owlbear. And someone said in chat, just you wait until Act 3. And so every single time I've returned to camp in Act 3, every time we go to sleep, I have a moment of, oh no, is this the scene where the owlbear finally eats Scratch? Please don't spoil it, but one of you has put into my mind this genuinely horrible outcome.
Salutations.
And then we'll have the very hard question of, do we kill the owlbear for eating Scratch? And I think the answer is no, because it's just doing what it does by nature. And so it doesn't have a status as a morally bound agent. And so it's not right for me to stop nature. What if the owlbear's Orin? We haven't yet seen
Do what must be done.
Orin become a non-humanoid species. That said, if she can turn into a Gith, surely she could be a dog also. I don't know, team. What I do know, though, is we have a whole bunch of carrying space now we didn't before, and that makes me very, very pleased. And so it's time for us to go have a sleep, and that'll be good. What would say about Bingo allowing an owlbear to eat a dog? So it's not that we're going to stand here and say, you need food? Here, eat Scratch. It's instead, if it happens, I don't know. It's a hard one. I don't want to violate my oath of nature defense via killing an owlbear for eating something when all they do is eat no matter what. Now, with that said, when we first met the owlbear mother, there was a moment in which we spoke to her, and they spoke in a way that was delightful. Like, it was not, I have no mentality, I must eat everything. It was like, stay away or I'll eat you. So maybe the owlbear and Scratch can come to an agreement of some sorts. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, do they replace the silver plate every day? So I can sell that forever? I don't think so. Also, if it is the case, I wish I could, like, have people clean up my room here. I can call for room service, but instead we just get, like... Wait, a letter from Orin. I saw this letter and assumed I'd read it previously. What's this say? Gortosh's metal mannequins will not dance to your tune. They only dance to his. To set yourself against their steel is to invite domination. So why slice the strings of one when you might make one cut to sever them all? Seek the blackened heart of their foundry and tear it out. Then the lordling will play puppet master no more. We're working on it, Orin. We're working on it. I'd like Lae'zel back, please. So I'm not intending to do what Lae'zel asked me to do, except that in this moment our desires are coincident. I believe. A new day, a new round of buffs and such. So, Gale, Light, Self? Should we have a new animal today also? Will we ever get better familiars? Not to say that the frog is not delightful, but they all seem a little bit lacking, frankly. To the point that I'm not sure I should even have this spell equipped. Except, isn't it nice to have different animals visiting us? This is a ritual, so we could, like, just... need a short rest to recast. Alright, Frog, you live here today. Your name's only Conjured Frog. That's a little disappointing, I have to say. Among possible names for animals, Conjured Frog seems a little bit silly. Like, we'll call him Croaky today. Good old Croaky. You need your armor on also. Lovely. Okay, that's all of your casts.
What's next?
The Shadow Heart puts on her ring, casts light on Bingo, because he leads the party. Isn't that lovely? She then puts this ring back on again. I'm hoping I can talk my way through the prison. If not, we'll change amulets very quickly. Nice. So, yeah, Shadowheart still has the Temple Blessing. I haven't gotten Temple Blessings for my other characters. I feel as if Bingo especially should be more pious and give more and more money to somebody. I wish there were a way of telling how much money I gave to the various gods in those moments when I didn't know how it worked and just dumped more and more in. I can imagine that Tyr's like 5 money away from the blessing. Only I could ask the god, so God, what do you think of me? And then the gods instantiate themselves and try to romance us. We know how this game works. Alright. With one of those, pile of food for us. We then switch over to the refresh ring, or refresh amulet, and get her level 6 back again. Cool. We then put on talking amulet again. And I believe we're ready for the day.
No, never mind.
I can turn magic weapon on. It's until long rest. Sure. Look at that. Okay, I hope I get to see the inside of the sub. It's time for us to go to the Iron Throne to free the Gondians. I hope we know how to drive this thing. This place seems like it's a former Shar temple. Miss the loading screen, though. I don't know. This is the addition that's supposed to stop massive buffing routines. Okapo's from is there even more buffing in Baldur's Gate 2? Also, I probably should go and talk to the fish people to tell them this machine was going through. If we cut apart a fish person, I feel pretty bad with myself. Whoa.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer? Digging and diving where you don't belong.
Alright, so we have a projection of Gortosh. What are you doing here? What the hell's is this? Cut the crap. I go where I choose. I'm curious what's down here. Number 3, there we go.
Ha! Are you now? Set foot within the Iron Throne and you will die, as will all of the hostages inside.
How many people are trapped within? How many lives will be lost?
So we're going here to save the Gondians. I need to save the Gondians to stop the Steel Watchers, I think. I want to stop the Steel Watchers in order to not have them be part of the fight for fighting Gortash. I wonder if I kill Orin and Gortash believes that I'm working with him, if I can then come down here safely. Gortash is evil, and he'll do anything to protect his power. I don't know if he has some poison gas that will kill us all. If this is simply saying we'll go to battle if we're down here. If he will immediately kill the prisoners. Like, if I have time to free the prisoners, I'm all about it. But I will not let the Gondians just die. Cowardice!
Wise. I'll see you soon.
Alright, so we're going to deal with Orin and Lae'zel, I think, before we try to stop the Foundry. Maybe. Also, for a brief second, we saw inside the sub. So I'm guessing when you dock, you get to see the inside of the sub. Ah, man, those really hard moments of, do you believe a person when they threaten you, when they demand something of you, when they're going to make a choice on their own? Those are the moments that make the game great, but also make me feel like I've made a terrible choice no matter what I do. Like, you may have been bluffing, right? You may have been bluffing, I don't know. Okay, man. That undermines what I was planning to do next. So I think what we do next is... I should go talk to the fish people. You're surprised that wasn't an Oathbreak? Wait, why? They didn't immediately go there? But if I went there, it would be to kill a bunch of Gondians. I'm not sure why that would be an Oathbreak moment. Now, possibly it requires knowledge of the game that I do not have. But. Where am I going again? Right, I want to go talk to the Water Queen. We gave her a ball as a present earlier, and apparently it counted as adequate tribute. She's not nearly as greedy as all the other gods. He was making a threat. You commit me not save scumming? I try my best. Yeah, I'm frankly confused about why that would be an Oathbreak. I'm sorry that I'm dense in this moment. It's not intentional, I swear. What does it say after turning around? Sure. Again. Yeah, nothing. Had a conversation. Got 85 experience. The end. Is there something I don't know yet that might be related to an Oathbreak there? It might be a spoiler. Okay. My oath is, like, protect nature, help things grow, etc. So I don't know. Team. Hello, Untaken. I've stopped the evil. Or learned the evil.
Head inside. Don't let me keep you from the celebrations.
Okay. I wimped out? That's not very oathy? Wait. I recognize that I backed off, but I finally saw light in the cosmic struggle against darkness to preserve the sanctity of life. I think that having a bunch of dead Gondians is not contributing to the side of preservation of life. I don't know. Especially when we know it's like children in there, right?
If only we were all given such a blissful part.
Yeah, I believe that like it's children and people's brothers and civilians. I don't know. Hello, Flood Tide Lady. I did your job.
Is it done? Have you slain the Beastmaster?
Here's some possibilities. Number 1. Okay, I pushed a button, it came up, thank goodness. The Beastmaster is dead, that's true.
Umberly smiles on us all. Thank you for enacting her blessed vengeance. May the tides crush his bones to sand. As promised, the Wave Mother rewards those who submit to her will.
That's a little strong.
May
Just
the
helping out here.
seas be as kind as you deserve.
I'm assuming that they'd all die immediately. Oh yeah, I mean, I think I talked through that. I think I said that it's possible that they would all die immediately. It's possible I could fight my way through. Gortash seems insane enough that he would immediately kill. Like, he would send a message to the Iron Throne to kill the buddies immediately. Now, maybe it's false. Right? Maybe I should just go down there and see if they all die. Yeah, I don't know. We'll leave it for a little bit. I don't need you to the Foundry immediately. Okay, we got the Wave Mother's Robe. This is clothing, so Gale can wear it. If the wearer is standing in a water surface at the start of their turn, they heal HP. They can also make water on their own. Is this a bonus action? Oh, it's full action. Also, this is going to look really goofy on Gale. Is it going to be as, like, open on the chest as the ones that their characters are? Let's see how it looks.
Excellent choice.
Can I ask why you killed Will, rather? Yeah, you're welcome to ask anything you want to. Will lied to us. When the game started, we were playing the Paladin of Light and Justice and Goodness, and Will took advantage of that. He approached us and said there's an evil demon who's been killing people. We must stop them. And Will spoke in a positive way that seemed like he was a good guy also. He's a folk hero like me. And then, then we went and killed the demon. Because a guy told us to. And we don't like demons and devils and so on. And they've been to hell and they're evil. And so we cut their head off. And we got a giant sword of justice. And then a little bit later, we discovered that we've been lied to. That Will had us kill someone on behalf of a demon. And so we slayed a demon to... A tiefling, I know. I'm going to keep calling it a demon. You get very angry at this. We slayed a demon to serve another demon, and that's unacceptable. So Will now lives in the box. We could not find a an in-game way of killing him. There was no message that said, I'm so angry with you for having us do this horrible thing that now you must die. And so we just put him in the box instead. But yeah, we killed Asterion, we killed Karlach, we killed Myth, what her name is, we killed Will. Sorry about that. I don't know why exactly it goes crackly occasionally. Hopefully it's fine now. My apologies. But yeah, it is the case that we've killed a lot of people. We have reasons for all of them. It feels bad on some of them because it upsets you all so much. However, the wearer has 1 armor class and saving throw bonus as long as they have lightning charges. Or we can make our own water. What does it look like? No. Nope. I don't care how good it is. There is no way. There is no way we will ever use that. There's no way. You can keep your pearl. Okay. Happy to have helped.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We now control the submersible. Good job, boss. That's why people equip it. Wait, you didn't see it? Okay. Because I like you, Western. Everyone, get ready to look. Everyone get ready to look. What's Gale look like? take his shoes off also. No, I'm not going to play into your sick fantasies. You can buy the game and install your mods as you want to, but no, there's no possible way. Ever, 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 ever play your own game the way you want to. He carries it well. I don't disagree, however. Okay. So, a few things. Wait. Orin wants me to kill Gortash first. I bet if I go to try to find Orin without Gortash dead, she'll just kill Lae'zel. Orin wants me to blow up the foundry. I don't want to blow up the foundry. I want Lae'zel back. We may have to go to the Iron Throne again, team. We may have to just go do that and hope that our buddies aren't all dead immediately. Earlier yesterday, I had a belief, a thought that worries me. Don't answer this. The question, though, is it only possible to save Orpheus if I accept Raphael's deal? I really don't want to do that. But these two seem to reference each other. There's so much trust as Cress who knows how to free Orpheus. Go talk to Raphael. They seem to overlap in a way that really upsets me. We don't have to deal with it yet, but that's something. We're not using the astral tadpoles ever. At all. No confirmed. Wait, Sunrun, what did I ask yesterday that you answered for me or someone answered for me? Did I ask, is the only way to free Orpheus to work with Raphael? I thought what I asked was, is it required that we work with Raphael to finish the game in a satisfying way? In the same way that we had to work with the Emperor to advance the game. Yeah, so I think there's two questions here. Number one, must I work with him? No. Number two, is it only possible to free Orpheus by working with him? I don't know the answer to that, and I don't want to know the answer to that. I'm hoping it's no. We're supposed to help Voss to free Orpheus, and all roads on Voss lead to Stress's Crest, where I have some concerns. So we'll check that at some point. What else? I want Lae'zel back. Yeah, she'll release Lae'zel only if Gortash is dead. We can go visit the vampires. We can go help Night Song fight Lorakan. I don't know how that would go. I mean, she's immortal. Like I said before, I worry that her being is actually a horrible thing because he has a wand that can control her. Okay. The Grand Duke, we know where he lives. He's insane, though. The Grand Duke might be down in the Iron Throne. He disappeared. So he may be inside of Gortash's, secret lair? Or he might be downstairs. That's right, downstairs. Artist not sure. Working on the Iron Hands. Dribbles, we're missing a body part still. Omelum is in upper wherever, apparently. Upper Baldur's Gate. Can't go there yet. We could go to the sewers to find Minsk. We could do Vampire Fun. Hopefully Mole is in the city somewhere. We have to find the House of Grief. Haven't found that yet. Lae'zel's been captured. That feels bad. Go find Minsk. Go find the book in Toma's office. Man, lots to do. Okay. Vampire Clock. It's time to go visit vampires. I know nothing about it. If they've resurrected Asterion, we'll be impressed. Dismayed, but impressed. Alright. Especially if Asterion's like, I made a mistake. I want to join your team again. That will not be okay. There's an armor available for 13,000 money that I want. All the items we have to sell probably don't add up to anywhere near there. I deserve him. He tried to bite our neck. I'd like us not to forget, he tried to bite our neck while we were sleeping. Sunrun, all good. All good, Sunrun. I think you're pretty good about not backseating or spoiling the game for me. I think many people are all in on watching a first-time playthrough. And if the first-time player knows too much, they may end up, they may end up making decisions that they wouldn't have otherwise, rather. Where am I? Who am I? Okay, I think we need to go through one of the gates here. I'm going to go to the central wall. He's fun. Next playthrough, I expect to spend more time with Asterion. That said, if the only way that he starts whatever comes next is to threaten to bite the player character overnight, it's very hard for me to imagine any character that I would play being cool with being bitten on the neck. I just can't imagine it.
Seems simple enough.
Like, maybe, but probably not.
The Devil's Fee.
The Devil's Fee. This might be a different building than the palace. He's hungry. I mean, when I'm hungry, I don't sneak into people's house and go into the refrigerators. I ask them, may I please have some food? Oh. Wait, I'm remembering in other Baldur's Gates going through a little museum. Is this gonna be like that one episode of American Dad where some guy moves into town and offers like amazing relics and treasures for one's soul, and everyone just buys them with no thought? All right, so some giant skulls.
A fake devil head.
A fake devil head.
Piece of window dressing.
Arcana failure. I'm going to switch to my Arcana ring if there are more possible checks. So we know they're fake, but we don't know what they are past that.
Devilish skull.
So he keeps failing. That said,
Place.
Shadowheart asks us to check it out now. Shadowheart?
Whatever comes, I'm ready. A fake devil
Okay, so
head.
each person
Suppose
gets to make this
children may
roll.
enjoy it.
Gale?
Your desire.
Gale, what is it?
A fake devil head.
Failure! Okay.
Darling.
So we have one left.
A fake.
Nope.
Not even a-
No one knows what this thing is. This giant bird head, completely unknown.
My face
Shadowheart, you know what this
protects
thing
me.
is?
Genuine
Hey! The genuine
God,
fiend
it's
skull. So some are real and some are fake, maybe?
Wonder if the
Or
gods are
possibly that
watching
one
me.
was real and we had no idea. The person here is interested in things of the dark arts.
Alamin the Erudite, the epitome of devilish charm, wit, and grace.
Oh, is there going to be some killing? I have a suspicion there might be some killing come up soon. If we find a cult of devil worshippers, 9 steps to his infernal throne. This chapter lists each of the hell's 9 layers, their rulers, and the characters of the associated ritual item required to scribe at a glimpse of it. Avernus, you need a heliotrope shard of bone. Dis, ore of infernal iron. Mineros, so I have a piece of infernal iron. Mineros, a single gold coin. Petrified acrid peat. Phlegethos, you need to have a piece of everburn ash balanced on a scale of stone, a Stygia, a coal black eye, Malbolga, cornets? Cornet meaning the trumpet or the headpiece, probably the headpiece. A Meladomini, is a Gorian fly, Cania, a singular precious text burned, Asmodeus, Nessus. All substances result in the immediate appearance of petitioner. You sacrifice anything and down you go. Is it possible to go to hell from here? I mean, we're not going to, obviously.
This artwork is more foul than fine. It
Unless I
fills
can
you
go
with an
there
uncanny sense of dread.
and just kill everything. Like, can you even imagine what it would be to go there and just kill everything? Like, this game becomes Doom Guy. Well, hello to you, likely evil person.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee.
I mean, their rhyming feels nice. Are you perchance a Diabolist? I don't know what that is, but are you one of them? Are you involved in Diablo? That's a pretty fun game. Alright, terrible, terrible roll. Do I have an inspiration? We have 2 of them. I believe in you. I believe in you. Hey! Very good. I'm just curious. Let me ask directly.
Well, well. It's been a while since I've had such discerning custom. Here, you may browse my more curated selection.
Thank you. They sell skulls. They have a ton of money. So do I sell to them all of the items in the box? I said after we finish the prison, I would sell items in the box. We didn't finish the prison though, and so I'm not sure if I want to sell the items in the box. It's rough. It's rough. Goodbye, Gil's armor. 333 money. Not a lot, but some. Alright, what does she sell? So health potions. Gibbous of the Worshipful Servant. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to charisma. You gain advantage on concentrating saving throws. Fascinating. Corroded by Scleratus' insouciant perversion, the little gibbous hat was worn by the butler before he sank throat deep into Ball's clutches. Once it was beyond besmirchment, once it was lovely. Cool. I don't see myself using it anytime soon, but cool. A Shapeshifter hat. Increase your wild shape charge by 1. And bonus to nature. Could be good for Jaheira. Cloak of the Weave. You gain 1 bonus to cell save DC and spell attack rolls. I mean, it seems pretty gaily. Gemini Glove. Cantrips targeting foes and allies can target an additional creature. You use the same one twice. Spell-seeking gloves. Huh. Interesting. Fascinating items. I just don't know. What's so Gale's current back piece, cloak, is something to avoid him from getting smashed by melee, I believe. I think we're gonna trade up to the bonus spell attack. Once again, I'm spending all my money. I'm not making money on anything but what's new. What to sell, what to sell, what to sell. Okay, I don't see myself using these
Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key.
May I trade again, please? Please come back. Oh gosh, you're hard to see. Oh dear, oh dear. Cap.
I should speak up.
Once more the trading. Ah, we're in the backside now. Fair.
My most perceptive, prospective customer.
Okay, so there's no, like, let's go to war with you button. it does not seem that it is possible right now to simply attack her unless I attack her out of combat. We've yet to do that at all. I don't see myself ever attacking her out of combat. It just doesn't seem like a reasonable thing to do. And possibly is like oath violation. Because though she's a person who has interest in devilish arts, I'm not sure if she's consorting with demons right now.
Now you've seen what I...
Back piece for
Yes?
Gale.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Here and equip the new one. Cool. What's it look like? Oh, it's bright white. Do white and blue look good together? Not sure. Okay. What is upstairs then? There's a hatch back here. Stuffed deep north ahead. Okay, so where's that hatch, I wonder? It's right here, actually. May I go through the hatch without getting in trouble? No. Huh. Okay. Keep your secret for now. I worry that Raphael might be related to this place somehow. And it is not the vampire lair. This is cut off. I think we're gonna try to go back here and see what we find. So I don't think we can smash this, can we? No. So we're gonna have Shadowheart go ahead and step through. Oh, better yet, I should have Gale do so, because for Gale it's just a spell.
I applaud your taste.
Level 2 spell slot, fine. Not enough space. No! You can't go back here and hunt around. Consider me a little disappointed. Well, very well.
With ease.
Very well, very well. Okay, we gotta find a way around to the vampire film now.
Have to keep
Quick
going.
save so don't forget to do so. What's this building right in front? Is that a greenhouse? What is this building? Well, the door is open, so I've been there presumably. Oh, is this a temple possibly? Let's see. It's an apocalypse. Oh, yeah, okay. It's a potion shop. I remember going through there. It was a huge, huge shop. Okay, we gotta get to the other side of the wall, it looks like. And I do wonder what all I've missed that I've been hunting around. They're probably like nooks and crannies and characters who I'd find interesting, but just hard to find them. And there are so many characters we don't talk to. A little tough. Okay, there's a door there into the palace. And the palace is named. Oh, Garrett's call. That was the Herb Lady from Underdark. You're absolutely right. Is that the only way in? Huh. We've been on the wall before also. I remember seeing another door. I'm just surprised there's not an obvious front door to this place. But I think we have to climb up here. Can we get there? Off they go! I'm guessing the vampires don't want any visitors. Why am I going there? Oh yeah, I'm going there because the monster hunters asked me to go save their children. That's right. Hey, kitty cat. Malta. Attempt to pat the cat. Do you want scritches or chase it away? We're a being of nature, so we have a bonus to animal handling proficiency. Only a 15 to make the cat happy with us. We get that 13, absolutely fine. Happy kitty? Yes, petting animals with giant metal gloves on. Definitely the way to go. Oh, friend of nature. I like the idea that the giant, somewhat ugly half-orc is
The
good with
cat
animals.
seems to be trying very hard to remain aloof. and not wholly succeeding.
Have meat. Do you want to come with me? Oh, is this another one to just follow me around? But I can't bring into the, I can't bring to camp. Okay, maybe it doesn't want to follow me.
The cat seems to be trying very hard to remain aloof, and not wholly
So Murmau must be no. I've thrown some meat to a cat before, and it didn't do anything. Speak with the animals. Oh, speak with the animals is not on. That's it, thank you. Of the many, many buffs, speaking animals is not on. I'm so confused. Hello.
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. Two heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling.
Oh my goodness. Either Malta's a great storyteller, or Malta wants to join us because he's like, well, one of those old detectives with his best girl.
Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. Two heroes on the hunt for justice, no matter the cost. All the Tall One had to do was say yes.
Yes.
The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked caution. The cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be. Upon their return, the cat couldn't help but wonder whether the Tall One had finally decided how their die would be cast.
We good, thank you. We good, thank you. When it comes to animal-related activities, I am fine with reloading for the sake of animal-related activities. Thank you. It is the one bit of fun I will give myself. Story-based activities, fine with saying I'll accept my failures, etc. With animals, though, we will save scum over and over again because it's so fun. Animals and saving kids. That's legit, Reese. I did have a child die. I didn't like that, but I accepted it. I accepted the child died. It didn't feel great, but it was the correct outcome given my choices. Missed that one. Okay, so it's down here-ish. Don't you worry, you'll get more cat very soon. If I can find my way there again. Okay, if I click here, I think it's in this area, possibly? Possibly? Must I scour the city to find the kitty cat? Possibly. There it is. There it is. Cat. Hello, kitty cat. Malta. See, this feels like a very tricky conversation.
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. Two heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling.
And they both answered.
Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. Two heroes on the hunt for justice. No matter the cost, all the Tall One had to do was say yes.
I didn't pet the cat yet. Our destinies aren't meant to intertwine.
The Tall One had passed the first test. The second would come when they were ready, and not before. When would they be ready? Only the Tall One and Fate truly knew.
Fate, it's Withers.
Upon their return, the cat couldn't help but wonder whether the Tall One had finally decided how their die would be cast.
I did decide. Okay, I'm gonna go and drop. Speak to animals if I can. Jahira's nice also. Okay. Animal handling, let's go. He's a druid anyway. Druid, you fool! I have one inspiration left. This is definitely a waste inspirations, but I need to. Also, I didn't put guidance on. Oh, we're fine. Alright, fine. Math's hard. We're fine. Burning an inspiration to pet a cat. Happy kitty. No problems at all.
The cat seems to be trying very hard to remain aloof.
Come with me? Very good, very good. Having pet it successfully now, does it want to continue our story?
Upon their return.
No. Are we going to have to check in on yet another character regularly? Or maybe just like after next long rest we can?
At the ready.
So it's quite striking to me that the fists are right next door to some vampires. Okay, I'm going to ask a question real quick. I would like you to backseat this. Is there a front door I'm missing? Or is this the front door? Because we went here, there was no front door. Maybe on this side? This is the front door, okay. Weird. Do I know how to kill vampires? Not sure I do. Oh, hello. The power of sunlight. Sunlight might be so unbelievably strong here. Jahira's a way to make her own private sun. I believe. Yeah. Daylight. Day man.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Bingo, do you have your own private sun also? You have Moonbeam. That's not quite right. He can make his own personal sun also. What do I drop then? Command I've never used. Blinding Smite. Evoke a heavenly flare and blind your enemy. Now maybe maybe they'll just surrender immediately. We'll see, we'll see. Cat. Gale, sure. You'll be fine. Alright.
What path lies before me?
The ladder. Garlic's good too. Good call, good call. Hello.
This is the Palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She's a drone under some magical charm.
I need to re-equip my crit ring. We haven't used it yet. Another word from you and you'll fall a tower. I'm inspecting security, or we tell the truth.
Blasphemy against the Master. Blasphemy.
Okay. Well, so people are downstairs. That's not great. Should I be trying to knock them out? This part, so it doesn't say temporarily hostile. But there was one yesterday that didn't say temporarily hostile either. Huh.
Still breathing.
I don't know.
Despite everything.
I don't know, team. You have 10 dexterity. Let's go all in on you.
Fall by my hand.
Do I save smites? We can sleep here again if we want to.
Still standing. No matter
Gale
what
can
you
stay
heard.
down here.
A rough tempest I will raise.
So we'll go ahead and... Again, long resting after every fight feels so unsporting, but still. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 on you. I can pick off rats, I guess.
Torment
Good job. Go team. There are 3 that remain. Hero, I've been using you as a caster
but
more
not
and more.
today.
We could just cantrip for her. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to do too much. I'll need to climb up there to do anything, though. I guess we decide not to knock out the vampire people. A little rough, that. Or she just, like, attack with her swords. Sure! Almost no damage. Very good, very good, very good.
Let me recite their demise.
They went to Jared. And I like the combination of the axe and the dagger. Or is that a mace? I thought the dagger and a mace possibly, but no. Aw, cute little rats. 3 attacks, we love it. Okay, this is going pretty well for us. I don't know if we're over-leveled or what exactly, but it's going very well indeed. Alright, so we can climb upstairs. And I'm going to save my Spirit Guardians. Don't need to use that right now. And we can cantrip a Firebolt. Cool. Look, Shadowheart didn't miss. Can you believe it? Hello, Frog. Frog's special ability is Buffo Toxin. Lower their dexterity, apparently. Oh, can you not climb the stairs? Or the ladder, rather. I mean, I guess this is appropriate that a frog cannot climb a ladder. However,
No choice but to keep
slightly
going.
bummed about the same, honestly. A little dismayed. I did put my crimson back on. Oh, I missed you.
For the fallen.
So,
Unleash me.
Gale, there's a rat to the side for us to deal with. One shot should do it. 1, 2, 3 on you. 1, 2, 3 on you. Machine Gun Gale, what more do you need? No oath breaking for fighting the vampire people. Did not feel like good guy behavior, but they attacked us first. I used words, they used weapons. It's fine. The key to a door. No one is admitted on the day before the ceremony. No deliveries, no visitors, no one. Alright, so it's like day after Gortash had his ceremony, the vampire's doing a ceremony also. Soon the master will ascend, and then you and the other guards will receive your uppercase R reward. For God's sake, give the tower floors a good mopping. The Chamberlain Dufay would like us to stay out. So what is, again, assuming they're vampires, what does ascension mean? A mask. Okay, let's say we haven't seen masks before, but I guess we have seen that kind of thing. No conversation, sorry. Okay. Also the frog magic upstairs. Central wall chest key. As we're finding a number of chests in the central wall chest key. Was there a chest on the wall? I don't remember. There's one over here. I think I picked that mate. I can't remember. Man, if we find out the Flaming Fist are in with the
Still breathing, despite everything.
Vampires, we're not gonna be terribly happy. Okay, nothing else in there. Up we go. So,
don't waste a step.
The vampires inside, assuming they are vampires, do not know that we killed the people outside. Maybe they'll believe that we were admitted, like no visitors allowed. Maybe we're very special visitors, or perhaps we're going to war from moment one here. Perhaps. We could short rest. We're only low a little health, but here we go. The upper tower. They do not have guards at this level. Servant etiquette. Can I dress up as a servant? Memorize these rules and do not fail to follow them. Do your job silently. Do not speak unless spoken to. The master likes it quiet. If you're not busy, find something to do and look busy. The master likes diligence. If you encounter the master, stand still, and cast on your eyes with deference. The master likes to be respected. No whistling. Fair. I wonder if we're gonna find the master inside of his, holy water. We have holy water. Vampires don't like holy water. That's great.
Let's have a look.
I wonder if we can find the master inside of his coffin. Not to assume too many things about vampire folks, but still. It's called the Wall of the Faithless. There's a City of Judgment. The judge's souls. Merkel is the one who makes the judgment as god of death, I guess. We've killed this champion, though, so he's nothing to us. Unless he gets a new champion. Gosh, I hope not. Alright, statues we've seen before, I believe. And that this is, like, still counts as part of the city is really throwing me off. I'm sure at some point fairly soon it'll turn into a, what? I want to say instanced area. It's not quite right, though. A different map, I suppose. Might be coming very, very soon here. Huh. The door is locked. We picked up a key, so I'm guessing we can open it. Also, I wonder if I can make more holy water. I assume it's a grenade. And though I never use grenades, no, we can't make any more. Huh. I wonder if there's like a church somewhere where we could have found more holy water. Doubt it, though. Really doubt it. Also, I'm guessing if Asterion is with you, you can get in here in a more peaceful way. If only we kept his body. I think his body was on the ground there when he first fought us. But at that point, I was never thinking about, man, we should save bodies. Alright. There are bats, it is dark, and okay. We're not immediately going to be attacked as we go through here. That is good to see. Ah, this is a no long rest area. We entered the palace, we should look for clues.
Let me work my magic.
Okay, Gale can refill his slots. He can put a level 1 back on again, and we have the little pearl still.
Alright, what now?
Wits and blades.
We've
always
used
sharp.
2 level 3 slots on Bingo. Now we have a potion that allows us to have a fake long rest. I don't think we need that yet, but still it's good to know. Okay, it is time for us to elixir up, I think.
Wonder what the next move is.
What's the concentration one called? Never remember. If we just do elixir, whoops. It's tabbed out, unfortunately. We're good. If we just do elixir, we'll see. I don't think I have that made right now. So we'll go back to our very strange little alchemy page. See what it is. So I can make Supreme Arcane Cultivation of Beholder's Eyes. It's a very limited resource, I believe. Peerless Focus. There we go. There we go. One of those is always so good. And I'll make a Supreme Quality Cultivation for Gale. So you're going to put on the Peerless Focus one. And then we'll have Gale.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Put on the Arcane Cultivation one. Supreme. Only level 4 slot, but there we go. Okay, I don't know if to give Jaheira, so I'm just gonna give her nothing as usual. And I'm gonna kind of wish I had Lae'zel here, but we don't quite have that. That said, it's almost time for a quick little ad break, so I'm gonna run AFK for 3 minutes while the ad runs. I'll then return and we'll have a great time. For now, though, I want to say thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying as the story progresses. So many things we probably could have skipped over, but we're exploring instead. So back in 3. AFK, thank you a whole bunch, and see ya presently for sure. Yes.
Everything must be clean. Everything must
Apologies, it's my third AFK today. There's definitely more I like taking usually, but here we are anyway. It's about 11:40 right now. Like I said, I need to leave a little early today to get some work done. It is the end of the term, and so grading is the time of the year. We'll probably stream for another 45 minutes or so and then take off. Hey, Solar Sigil, good seeing you. Hello, friend, to you also. Sigil, I thought you were trying to avoid this game. I thought you didn't want any spoilers in this one, so if you're just stopping and say hello, hello to you. It's a Friday here, so almost a weekend for you fine folks. Looking forward to a stream tomorrow of something other than Baldur Gate 3. We have a sponsored stream tomorrow of a game called Northgard. I have a couple of codes to give away for that one, so if you come by for the sponsored stream, I sure would appreciate that. And yeah, it's been pretty cool to hang out with you. 40 minutes left, then we will get to the game. And, or 4 minutes left, I gotta take off, unfortunately. But we're inside of this palace now, and we're supposed to look for clues. Clues about where the children are, I believe. There's 17 paintings, but sometimes some of them are the same painting, except that later they're different again. You want to drop by as I'm so far ahead of you, you don't know what's going on. You're a little depressed, they want to smile. Hey friends, if you're around, if you want to send a quick little message in chat, a little heart or smiley faces or some words maybe for our friend Solar Sigil, I'd appreciate that so very much. Solar, it is really good seeing you, and yeah, thanks for being part of our community, and you know what? Pigeons. Pigeons too, my friend. You like pigeons, everyone likes pigeons. All very good. There are also 17 candelabra. They don't burn down. There's 17 chairs. Also, if I go into the ballroom, I'll be bitten 17 times by 17 rats. Seems like 17 is an important number. Your great-grandfather went to the great beyond today. I mean, Solar Sigil, some days are just sad, and this is a sad one for you, and I get that. I mean, that said, that you knew your great-grandfather is crazy to me. Three of my great-grandfathers were dead before I was born, and one I only met a little bit before I was of consciousness. So I get you're sad, but I'm glad that you had the opportunity to know that person a little bit. It's a really cool thing, my friend. And yeah, it's okay to be sad though, and we'll be here as you need some encouragement. And yeah, it's good that you have this place to come to. Seriously, he basically raises when you're born. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, to lose a parental figure, there's not many harder things to go through in life. Yeah, there's nothing much to say here other than I'm glad you're with us, for sure. And the number 17 means something. That's the other thing to say here. What does it mean? So there are paintings on the wall, and we're told they might change from time to time. So what's going on with the sinister painting? Two sisters, one alive, and a ballerina. Wouldn't it be amazing if turning around we find a code here? One alive and a ballerina. The other killed in her crib. Danced together, framed in malefic smoky reds and oranges. So this is the living one. That's the skull one. How sinister.
On my way.
And thanks for the positive emotes and encouragement in chat. We do enjoy. Appreciate supporting our friends here. All right, harrowing and beautiful and terrible. What does it condemn though? I'm condemned. Oh no. So that's two paintings. Oh, I was like, a person disappeared. Another right here though. This is Vardarola. I shouldn't tell her Mila I'm here to kill her master.
The master is pure. His palace must be pure.
Child.
No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Cat. So we're supposed to be looking for the monster hunter's children. I'm not sure if that's a child. I mean, they do have mature sexual characteristics. So possibly they're the cowering person who's just much smarter than, not smaller, sorry, smaller than Bingo, maybe smarter also, not sure. We see an elven poet and a sinister one here also. So 1, 2, 3, 4 paintings found so far. Also smarter though. We saw another person through this gate, and everyone seems pretty afraid of the master, and that they must be ready for tonight.
Another guest for the master's celebration. But you're so late, the doors are sealed. All is underway.
Okay, so this is like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. They believe that Brad and Janet are merely guests to join the gala for having unveiled the Muscle Man. What's his name? The Muscle Man in I forgot his name. Eddie is the Meatloaf character. Anyway, I love celebrations. Unseal them and let me in. I was leaving. Oh, Rocky, of course. Rocky Horror. The character name is Rocky. Good, thank you. Or I'm here to kill your master. I'm gonna say just let me in.
We cannot. The master forbids it. None are to enter, none are to leave.
Your master by me personally, or your master will be furious if I'm not there.
I must prepare.
Maybe later. And it keeps saying the master's going to ascend. So this might be the way in. Again, if you go into there, you'll be bit 17 times by 17 rats. Oh, it's also arcane locked, so we can't lockpick it. We do have a key, but I doubt it's that door. This painting is being called something. I meant to look at the painting, not to steal it. Well, I'm just doing some touring here. I picked up to admire it better. Where'd that go? Where'd that painting go? I'm so sorry. May I hang it back on the wall, please? It is hanging on the nothing. Perfect. Glorious. I wonder if I can use that to jump onto. Can I? No, you cannot jump onto them, unfortunately. I do wonder if the paintings are going to matter at all. Through here we find what? Chamberlain's suite. So the Chamberlain has ordered all the workers to keep his place nice and clean. We'll see if the Chamberlain's home. Home? Hello, Chamberlain. Okay, no Chamberlain yet. Man, I wonder if behind one of these there's a safe or something valuable for us. Here we have a door, a private room, or the office. Hello, Chamberlain. I'm here to kill your master. I do wonder what's going to happen if I told every single character I'm here to kill your master. Like, how would they react to that? Those of the Chamberlain might be out and about right now. After all the important events happening, and they are sealed inside. Starburst Shandy. I miss Starburst. It takes the makers of this drink years to capture an angelic being. I'm sorry, what? They captured an angelic being. Considerably less time it takes to soak their wings in brandy, wring them out, and send the angel damply on their way. It seemed this might be a bit of falsehood. It's worth exactly 1 money, but I'll look forward to tasting an angel instead of a rainbow. Yeah, Solar, I've seen a bunch of paintings that people have said are reminiscent of this and that. And so I'm consistently surprised by how much thoughtfulness goes into the creation of this game.
No traps, please.
What's the Chamberlain up to? The Queen of Kingpins. The King of Queens. Seems the Flaming Fist mercenary companies compiled a great deal of information on 9 fingers in her crew, known as the Guild. Some heavy named Tusgrant guarding some entrance the Fist are intrigued by. In fact, a very detailed account of the Guild's muscle, and you note a tide of derision from the Fist. Evidently, they don't find Tusgrant and criminals like him too bright. Not the sharpest scalpel in the surgeon kit, but 9 fingers of her they write in sullen tones. That's lovely clothing. I'll leave it there for now. Okay, we haven't met the Guild yet. However, 9 fingers have been spoken of in such positive ways. Also, I worry that she is actually Orin. Hey, Mage Rayon, welcome back. You used 2 mods, one called Camera Tweaks and one called WADS Movement. Sounds cool. At this point, I've gotten used to playing the game modless, but I've been told there are quite a few fascinating mods that make the game A little more engaging, a little easier to use, whatever else. It's nice. A Solar, I tend to use Alt to see things occasionally. I tend to just kind of like forget from time to time, but I found a good amount of stuff, and I've been kind of loot goblin-y. Chamberlain Dufay. The Kozakuran dictionary we use to train new servants on how to operate the ballroom door has gone missing, and my signet ring alone won't do the job. Please have the servants sort this out. It shouldn't be my problem to solve. We're looking for Dufay, and that's from Godi, or Gaudy, or G-O-D-Y. The note can use a different handwriting. Gaudy, the servants and I are thoroughly busy preparing for the Master's celebration. Get your bones out of the kennel and search every chamber on the vampire spawn level, and quickly find that book. So it has G-O-D-E-Y. Found the book, or must we find it? Who's the better Chamberlain? All right, look here, you. Neville Chamberlain Uber Alles. I must know it's in the private room. We're currently vampire hunting, so private room hunting is absolutely necessary. Maybe we'll find out these people are vampires. Ooh. Spooky, spooky. All right. What's inside, Gale? What's inside?
Well. Knock, knock.
Madrian says someone suggested that you check out my channel. If you want to tell us who encouraged you to check out the channel, I'd be glad to know. I'm always delighted to learn about the way in which Resorty channel missionary work works. Yeah, how the mystery population of the channel connects folks. But if you want to keep your secrets as to who encouraged you to come here, that's just fine too. But no, I always appreciate it when people say, hey, you might like this channel, because I try very hard to put it on in a good way. Michiru! Michiru's a great person, that part of the community. Been around for quite a long time, and that's really cool, Madrian. Very, very cool indeed. Okay, Gale, back to combat gloves. Haven't found all the body parts of the clown. I hope we do eventually. If not, we'll just be carrying on random body parts. I refuse to sell them, of course.
Not as bad as it could have.
The Chamberlain's room. It's a bedroom, actually.
If not over, then through.
There's a casket there. Well, that's a little casket. Are we gonna find a child vampire? Is that a thing? And even more paintings. I guess if you wanted to have your own art museum, this would definitely be the place to do it. The Court of Sune, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is that valuable? If it's valuable, I'll take it and sell it. If not, we're good. 14 money. No, we don't sell books. Books are too precious for selling.
Something good here, I hope.
Another place to clothe oneself. And perception successful. Ooh, a secret diary. Oh. The Diary of Antoine Dufay, Chamberlain of Cazador's Palace. The final page of the diary reads, I know enough about what the Master has in mind with ritual that I refuse to be the stand-in for that missing brat Asterion. I don't know where he went. I must have lost him along the way. Perhaps he's out there exploring a farm upstate. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bone Cloak sold me is promised to provide a convincing illusion of death, especially as I'll leave behind a look-alike potion of acid poison. My one regret is dear Luriana, but I simply can't trust her with the secret of my one chance of escape. When the potion wears off, Cazador will have ascended and will have no more need of my service, or he'll be no more, and Master of the Palace will fall to me. So Dufay is pretending to be dead in order to not be part of a ritual that needed Asterion. I mean, are you in the casket? Chamberlain Dufay. Sunlight hypersensitivity. The creature takes 20 radiant damage if it starts to turn in sunlight. We have so much sunlight power. What do we do with the Chamberlain? Hello? He's pretending to be dead. Do I heal him? Do I wait for a long rest for him to wake up? Do I bring him with me to the ritual? What a weird moment this is. Okay. Straight into the pocket you go. Do Fade's coming along for the ride? We're pretty decently overweight right now. Another one for the trunk. I mean, that's not the worst idea, right? Because it is the case that there's my holy waters in the trunk, I guess. I only have one holy water with me. Anyway, it is the case that we already have no, we don't have a vampire in the trunk. I left the vampire behind. We only have Will in the trunk. We're underweight now, correct? Nope, we're still overweight by a good amount. Okay, anything that is not nailed down needs to go to someone else's pocket right now. Oh, the Githyanki egg we have to keep forever, of course. Here, we need to keep the food. Flash binders are for fighting against characters who aren't here. Disguise kits I'm sure I'll use at some point. We have 95 keys. Great. Okay, the alchemy pouch is worth 4,000 money and weighs 15. So, here. Okay, we're now underweight. I should probably do more things with the alchemy items, but what I'm not sure. Am I going to throw Dufay on the ground and give him to his master? Wait, I've gotten confused. I got turned around there. So the staircase down now. What am I doing with carrying someone? If I had a restorative potion or spell, yeah, I mean, he's a vampire. I wondered, like, if he takes damage via sunlight, will he wake up? I have potions of restoration, or not potions, scroll of revivify. You can only cast it on people who are.
There's so much to do. So much to do.
Who are part of your party. Wait, Willem, do you not see the dead body there?
There is so much to do. So much to make ready.
He's supposed to make this place nice and clean. There's a dead body on the ground. All right, may I heal him? I may not. Cannot be an inanimate entity. If I take him to camp and long rest, I wonder what will happen. So silly. So silly, so silly. Maybe Jahira knows something.
Bound by necrotic energy.
Arcana failed? Succeeded eventually. Bound by necrotic energy, something, something, something. Okay, the guest room has a sinister seal. Dark energy envelops the door. The energy seems to be wafting that way. Not sure. I don't know if I can use, like, by the power of holiness, I cleanse you.
The woman's eyes are
Power of
alert,
Christ compel
verging
you.
on manic as she bustles about.
Everything's got to be right for the master. Everything's got to be perfect.
Poor people. I hope I can free them from the master's control if we ever fight him. The dormitory wing is not covered in evil right now. Investigation succeeded. Oh. Do we not know this is a door? Door to the kennel. We have talked to animals on. That said, earlier there was a suggestion the kennel is where these characters sleep. Gaudi was told to leave the kennel and go find a book. He is trying to ambush me. Or ambush someone. Hello?
Spotted me, did you? Sharp for a mortal servant. Wait, You are neither spawn nor servant. An intrusive mortal, then. You made a mistake, little thief.
That's too bad. Every single time that we've found like a walking suit of armor, they immediately want to fight me. Also, he managed to resist the power of light. I didn't think that was possible. Okay, frog, get biting. Saved. Probably, yeah, probably, what are they called? Skeletons can't get poisoned anyway. Yeah, poison immunity, all fine. Can't cast spells, is resistant to magic. Okay.
I wonder if this
is worth the cost. I'm not going to use any of the holy spells against him. Save him, no problem. A miss.
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart just bonk him. What's your dexterity, man? 17, actually. Okay.
The witchy
Gale, bonk him. Good try. Jahira,
but another
bonk him. Not enough movement. In that case, bow time. Boop. I hope he doesn't have a cleave of any sort. It'd be a disaster if he did.
Give up. Not now.
Creator. Destroyer. Another fight. Let's go.
He's blinded. He misses. Alright, so Sentinel can be used over and over again. So we have a free attack here. Save your spells. Ooh, cat. I'm so glad he's blinded. Makes it quite a bit easier, doesn't
Time
it?
to push my luck again.
Wow, blinded and missed. Oh, I didn't turn off all in. It worked out okay, but yeah, all in was not the right spell to use there. Do you have the book I'm looking for? Tsar Family Ring. This ring carries a symbol of the Tsar family as an inscription in some crusty old language. Oh boy. Okay, I don't see the language, unfortunately. So we have a key also. The key to the kennel.
I don't recognize the language, though.
So someone just announced the inscription on the ring. I think we may have known that already, but we'll definitely give it a read at some point soon. The earlier mods mentioned don't stop achievements. Cool. I actually don't know what achievements are in the game. I'm sure there are many cool ones that we've just skipped past, but in the future we'll definitely check them out some more, I suspect. Okay, where'd that ring go? There it is. Okay, my journal popped up something when I got the ring. We found a ring with inscriptions in ancient languages. Hold on to it, may prove useful. Yeah, I think it's the case that the Chamberlain said his ring was not working by itself. He needs the ring and also the book. And the book is on the spawn level, apparently.
I wish to live in more interesting times.
Are there other folks in the caskets? I think this is where the servants sleep. Again, in a kennel. Huh, maybe the vampire servants sleep in the caskets, and the non-vampires, the thralls. Thralls the word they want. The thralls sleep on the beds. Okay, a couple of items there. Various daggers, surgery kits, tongs. We're pulling out teeth, certainly. It's not much here at all. Other than getting that ring, which seems fairly important. Thank you to Shadowheart for noticing that door. I'd missed it entirely. Alright, down this way is Mr. Greenfern, I presume.
I have something to ask.
I must be busy. Busy, busy, busy. Master might see me. Master might approve.
So we've been told that the workers must pretend to be busy at all times, even if they have nothing to do. The spawn dormitory and the favored spawn. I do wonder how Styrian would react to this place. It sure must be something. Okay, so yeah, they pile up here. I assume all of the new vampires. Ledger of blood donors. Oh no. Cazador's finest. When you're on the hunt, take prey by preference from the city's lower classes. Patriarchs may smell better, but it will attract unwanted attention if too many aristocrats vanish when they're out slumming. In the last month, you've already brought in a Dulsker, a Jocelyn, and an Othun, and now 3 wealthy families are up in arms. Watch it! So none of the wealthy families told us anything about fear of vampirism. That we only met them in passing when they were blessing the ascension of Gortash. Have you watched any videos of the game's cast playing D&D as their characters? No, Rian. I've seen a number of people in chat mention, oh, you know, this voice actor is a streamer. This voice actor is doing D&D. Truthfully, I'm not especially into that kind of celebrity culture. And I don't watch D&D that much, even though I've heard good things about it. So, no, I'm just not the right audience for that, but it sounds pretty cool anyway. This is from Violet. Hee hee, the garlic in Yosin's bed gave him a nasty rash. Serves him right for being such a whining runt. Now, if only I could get at that snob Leon and his brat of a daughter, but she's protected. Cazador must have a fine plan for little Victoria. I wonder what it is. Okay. I assume that's the favored Spawn's room. Now, we've joked before about garlic. I know I've found some garlic at some point in this playthrough. Do I go to camp and try to find it? Would that be ha 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 funny? I don't think any of you look like garlic, do you? I'm not gonna bother. Not gonna bother, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's fun to see like these characters brought to life in additional D&D style, but yeah, just not a way I fill my time. There's only so much to do, of course. Only so much time to do things, and I'm busy with other stuff, unfortunately. You watched a few of them. Lae'zel was really weak in combat. That's too bad. Yeah, I can't go to camp right now. Now, fair, of course, the cheesy thing is to use dig and leave the dungeon and then come back after a while with the garlic in hand. It's one of these, like, possibly Easter egg things to do that I kind of want to check out for that reason. But you know, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Just that I like imagining silly ways which the game might be played and then trying to do that silly thing, whatever it is. Here comes the loot goblining. I will have that armor someday. Cake stand, but no cake. Wait, have I seen any cake all game long? Or just the part where I say the cake is a lie? Did Shadowheart... Wait, why are we split up? Must hit G accidentally. Did Shadowheart make any cake, I wonder? When she made her big bucket of food. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Hey, Grubzilla, good seeing you. It's for your homework tomorrow, good. You'll be doing an ACS fundraiser to fight childhood cancers. Hey, Grubzilla, I hope the fundraiser went well. Is that a Twitch fundraiser, or is that instead an in-person fundraiser, we'll call it? Either way, I hope it's going well for you, and no one ever owes me an apology for missing stream.
Anything of use?
I'm the only one who owes apologies for that kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you had a good time with it, and yeah, like I said, I love hearing when our community members engage in altruistic or at least kindly behavior. Here's the favored spawn ledger. Favored spawn, Cazador's best prey hunters, who are entitled to stay in the special bedchamber year to date. Leon, Leon, Violet, Leon, Leon, Leon. Alright, so something allowed Violet to become important for just one moment. Ooh, a new level 4 elixir. We just used one of those. Fantastic. See invisibility. Oh, you know who didn't use that? you know who didn't do see invisibility? That's amazing. We spotted the hiding skeleton, even though we didn't have see invisibility on. Which I must have unequipped for dimensional door before. That's fine. We just found a
Is that blood?
Potion of the
Never
same.
mind.
May as well use it. It's an elixir though. It eats other elixirs. Jahira has no elixir
Whatever
on,
it takes.
so yum for you. Good.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, so Leon's important.
Moving ahead.
See, invisibility doesn't matter if a target's hiding. Okay. I guess I don't know what invisibility versus stealth is, but good to have it on hand anyway. One of the Master of Figaro's collection pieces. Okay, I guess the Master's name is Figaro, or some Master is. His outfit maintains the poise and grace of the wearer. Honestly, it elevates it considerably. Bad poise becomes competent poise. Competent becomes strong. Strong becomes spiffing. That's fun. It's fun. Invisibility is magic. Stealth is not. Got it. But they don't operate in the same way for detection. Anyway, good to have it equipped just in case. Okay. So we've seen what the favored spawn folks are up to. Hey Zoe, good seeing you. Which means, have I been everywhere in here? We didn't find the book we're looking for. Oh, wait. There's another door over here. I wonder if having the ring will let us go through the guest room with fewer troubles. May we equip this ring? Not that one. May we equip the latest ring we found. There it is. Okay. Good luck, team. We'll see how this goes.
So weak. There's necrotic magic at work here.
Okay. So that didn't work. The dead girl's sapping curse is draining your vitality. Huh. Victoria is dead. It's a condition curse and she appears to be dead. So the Master's favorite spawn has died. I wonder if I can stop that curse.
Can't
I
afford
think
to stay
Shadowheart has a remove curse spell. Disease, poison, prowess, or blindness. Bingo, do you have it?
This.
Team, what? Oh, there it is. Remove curse. Remove curse. Remove curse. Remove curse.
Looks like that hurt.
Come on. Curse removed. Hey. I was pretty sure I couldn't do that on a, on a member of the,
There's no time to waste.
a not part of the party, rather. Okay. Fantastic.
Let's get going.
So, Bingo needs some healing from that. And we gotta figure out, can we resurrect that gal? What spell removes curse would be the question. And you would then say, it's remove curse, LOLOL. And I would have been more than a little disappointed in you for giving me such excellent help. Oh, goodness. But yes, remove curse removes curses. I thank you for your fine assistance. I thank you for anticipating my question and answering it so effectively.
Can't give up now.
Okay, so the Master's favorite spawn is dead. I worry that she's one of the children of the hunters. Victoria, remember to read that ancient language book. You'll need to know some vocabulary to be able to move freely within the palace. Father. Oh, did they send the child in as a spy? We have some concerns. Also, whose room is this, I wonder? Okay, we have a key for some chests, but not for that one.
I have the magic touch.
So, beloved Gale, it's time for some trickery. The purple gloves on. Pick, please.
The right tools for the wrong trade.
I keep picking. I know it's possible to just smash things. I've only smashed one chest all game long. Ink pots worth 20 gold. They're heavy though. Like at this point, Bingo's inventory is totally full. His armor is so heavy. I'm sorry, what's that? Bloodlust. That makes me think of Lae'zel, of course. When the wearer has 50% HP or less, they have additional bonus action. Light armor. I assume it's some barbarian nonsense, which maybe I'm here for. Like, all these clothes are worth decent money also. It just feels excessive. I don't know. Like, I realize that with 20 gold at a time, I can definitely get to the 13,000 I need. But still. but still. It's going to take a while to get there. So, there's probably like some calculation to do between weight and value. I know I often have to do that in Fallout, where I bring around toasters that are very heavy, and then there's the book. Recognize that they're worth almost nothing. There are other shiny toys beyond the 13,000 armor. No, I haven't seen them, so the 13,000 armor is the only important item left. The book's a dictionary of the ancient Kozakran language, from the distant land of Karatur. Flipping the pages, you find certain words and phrases underlined. Open, enter, beware, forbidden, sealed. Alright, so we'll be able to use this book.
Inscribed on the Tsar's signet.
It's on the ring, for one. But with this book, we can probably finally open... Why am I encumbered, I say, while carrying a man's corpse around? I was totally confused about why I was over encumbered. We're generally carrying a vampire's corpse around because I want to know what's going to happen when he wakes up. We have a good time. We have a good time, don't we, chat? I think we have a pretty good time sometimes. As I said, for being a paladin, we've given up on quite a few possible piles of money. Delira's journal. Delira's private journal. Before I was Delira, vampire spawn slave to Khazar Syar, I was Dr. Delira, physician general to the Parliament of Baldur's Gate. Spawn or no, I'm still Dr. Delira, and I will not submit to this lowly status. The others say vampirism is a curse, but in my educated opinion, it's a disease, and therefore may be vulnerable to medical treatment. I wonder if we can heal the vampires. I believe a massive infusion of fresh, youthful blood may overwhelm the vampirism infection and enable my body to heal. There's one potential source of such blood here. Victoria, the as-yet pure-blooded daughter of Leon Onfrio. Leon was a sorcerer before he's a vampiric slave, and he's warned us not to prey upon Victoria as he's imbued her with a counter curse in the event of attack. Made her a necrotic booby trap, as it were. I think Leon is bluffing. So this is where Delria sleeps, apparently. And she tried to cure herself by drinking Victoria's blood. This is a very strange game sometimes. We can all agree, correct? This is a very, very strange game. So we don't know if Delria was purified of her vampirism. We do know that the bomb worked. And so the sorcerer is a mighty spellcaster indeed to imbue his daughter blah 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 something. Craziness.
Catch a break.
Craziness. Well, okay. Anything behind the screen? Gotta move those screens now. Okay, we have the book. We have the rig. I suspect that we can go open the big door then. Rampart? Rampart's door. There's definitely a Woody Harrelson joke to make here. I think this is how we got in here in the first place. Yeah, I think it's upstairs. Okay. I do not have time to carry a substantial fight right now. So this may end up being another... may end up being another cliffhanger moment, unfortunately. Because I gotta go do some stuff. Some grading and so on. Well, do I want an animal other than a frog? Well, we summoned it already, we're stuck with it. Wrong character!
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest. Looking
Maybe it'll read
closer,
in a friendly way.
you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found.
Maybe I should have brought Victoria's body along also.
Let's move.
I want Bingo to lead the way, of course.
The door is covered. Looking closer, you recognize
Open the door.
the writing.
Read the inscription.
It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found.
Is this
The ring
evil
slots
possibly?
perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. They mentioned guests were here. What? They're named characters. Oh my goodness. A bloody feast happened here. So we can talk to animals, of course. I expect that these are all evil beasties. And so I expect we gotta kill them straight away.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out. But most important, no witnesses.
Huh. Huh. Well, this was unexpected. This was slightly unexpected. I do have some spell about, like, let's become friends with an animal. Oh no, why did you run in there, you fool? Did you hear a no? I did not mean to do that by any means. I think we're gonna run away. That seems kind of important. Team, I do not have time to do this right now, so we're gonna save it there. Like I said, tomorrow is not a Baldur's Gate 3 day. Tomorrow's a sponsored stream day. Looking forward to that. So, yeah, so probably back to Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday at the latest. And, yeah, I think tomorrow's stream's only 2 hours of sponsorship, so we might play something else. For now, though, I gotta say goodbye. I gotta say thank you. I enjoyed myself today. Hope you did also. If you did, consider throwing a follow here. That follow will allow you to see when I'm live next. 131 hours into the game. Craziness. Crazy. Again, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends.